Oh, it never fails. Every time we lose our producer on this show, I always screw up, and we watch the whole intro, then we have to put it back live. Hey, boy, that Angelo. Uh,
We were halfway through the second countdown before we realized that we weren't live.
all right, gang, and look, I always give y'all a treat with a recap video. So I'm going to do a recap video, but I want you to introduce our new announcer that was trying out for the job. He's been out of work. It's this guy, and his name is Jen. Is it Randy or Robbie? Well, anyway, he's a robot, and
We didn't quite get his name. He sent us this audition tape.
he sent us audition tape for this show. So I'm going to do this recap. He said he had a gig, but there's slackers out there that aren't putting on that aren't giving him the work yet. They promised him work about something about an organ or something, but I don't know organ.
Yeah, we don't know.
I don't know something about that. But so he sent us an audition and asked us if he could do the recap. So here's our recap too. I just wanted to explain that before we watch it.
On the last episode of After Show Chat, Harold Dufresne premiered his new movie, The Last Temptation of Harold Dufresne. Everyone loved it, and Matt the Happy Man said it deserved an Oscar. Matt S. joins the gang, while Harold Dufresne is missing for a good while. Where did you go, HD? Lucas joins in pretty intoxicated, and reveals he is on his 10th beer row. Wait, that is Elvis. That is not supposed to be here, but he is cool, and the show ends with pickle shots, while HD has pickled onions. Phew, I feel bad for you, Mrs. Dufresne. Confused. You won't be after this episode of After Show Chat. Cha-cha-cha.
You are too much, Harold.
I appreciate that cha-cha-cha the most.
The cha-cha-cha is great.
Yes.
Jen, I saw you cracking up with that Elvis picture for some reason. I don't know. Was it because Elvis looked like a reptile in that picture or something? Or?
I'm just gonna say I don't believe it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Right.
I don't believe
that.
I don't believe I ever showed up to an after show chat party intoxicated. Never.
When you said the 10 beers, I was cracking up too. Because I remember that.
What did he say I did? I showed toys, or what did he say?
No, he said you thought that the movie should win an Oscar.
Oh.
Yeah, Randy's not very good. Now I know why he don't. Now I know
Yeah,
why
he's a little rough. Yeah.
It's a little hard to
It takes him a
understand
long
there.
time to get a video done.
He was hard to
That
work with.
Randy.
Ooh, that was hard to work
Yeah, I bet
with.
you had to give him a lot of direction for that.
Oh, you thought Mr. Muscle was a bad man. This was harder than directing Mr. Muscles. I'm gonna be honest.
Hey,
with
can we
you.
talk about Clownvis talking about Billy Joel? Mr. Muscles is gonna go right to St. Louis and kick his ass.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
fight to the death.
Talk about St. Louis, Lucas.
Oh.
I got
Yeah.
for you,
Nice.
and then I got the new Clownvis shirt underneath.
Honorary St. Louisan.
Yeah, I got to represent. I wear this to work tomorrow.
Nice. You should.
Yeah, I will. I will.
It's opening day.
I will wear this to work. Now, I'm going to take a picture. I'm going to send it to you guys too at work. I'll
Cool.
wear whatever I want. Sometimes I go to work in my underwear. It don't matter.
Why not?
And you stream it on
Oh.
TikTok.
Yeah, why not?
In your underwear wearing the Cardinals jersey.
Yeah, why not?
And no undershirt, so just
No
underwear and open bare chest jersey.
I don't know if I'll go that far. I don't know if I'll go that far.
the underwear, but not the bare chest.
Maybe today. It was just me and my wife at the office today. Tomorrow, I think the boss is coming, so I better.
Oh yeah.
I'll wear this though. Nobody will tell me nothing. All right, so we got Matt the Murder Man. Thank you for coming on. Lucas, thank you. Shayna, thank you very much for coming on. You might not notice you don't see Angelo and little Aaron. They went to Las Vegas. No, I'm just joking. No, I just want to give our shout out and love to Angelo and little Aaron. They're going through a tough time today. Jen, I don't know. You think we should mention? I mean, they said we
No,
we
it's cool.
could.
They're fine. They're just having a personal thing, but they'll be back.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll be back this weekend.
they'll be back
Everything's
this-
okay.
Everything's cool with them. They
Yeah,
just
everything's
needed
fine.
a day to recuperate from something.
Basically, they said that we smell so bad it actually comes through the computer when we
Yeah,
so they said we got to take a break.
It's understandable. And little Aaron and Angelo, when you see this, we miss you and we love you. Can't wait to see you back.
Yes, they were in the chat on Clownvis to the rescue, and
they're watching.
Yeah, they're watching, and there's little Aaron right here. We love you, little Aaron. I hope y'all doing good.
Mwah.
We'll see you Saturday. We'll see you guys Saturday. Oh, we'll see little Aaron because Angelo decided he wanted to take off this Saturday.
He's a dirty slacker.
We don't earn these PTO days from this show for nothing.
I know.
Guess
he's
what?
used up all his hours.
Angelo's gonna get when he gets his paycheck this week. He's gonna see a drastic difference in that 27 cents I send him every week.
Yeah, his royalties.
Yeah, that pays more than Spotify.
Yeah. Little Aaron will be here Saturday. We're good. I'm glad you're watching. Hope we do you proud. We already messed up, little. Harold Dufresne already messed up. I tell Angelo I screwed up again. So producer job.
I'll say that you are doing a fine job as backup producer. You're doing just fine.
There you go. Yeah, I'm usually up front. I'm watching the chat. I'm
now
talking.
take a comment off the screen.
You're the talent.
I wouldn't go that far. I don't want to call that too much talent.
Movie star, actor extraordinaire.
My granddaughter came over today. She said, "Papa, you didn't think of a new movie yet? We're gonna make. I said, "Well, you watch TikTok. You know all the trends. Tell me what I got to do. Tell me what I got to do."
Script.
I got to write. Yeah.
Can I point something out real quick, and we don't have to talk about it long because it's just talked about too much. But isn't it weird how that was the first time watching the "Don't Be a Bitch or You Won't Get Stuff for Christmas"? But when he slaps Teddy, it was like, oh shit, like oh, we live in the post-slap world now, and
That's true.
Teddy, I was like, oh, that's wow.
I never thought of that.
My mind went there, and I was just like, oh, that's different now.
Every time I watch that video, I feel like I noticed something new.
Yeah,
because he's played it so many times, especially like the first Christmas. He really played that like every episode.
Yeah.
I wonder why doesn't "I'm Coming for You" for I think that's what it's called.
I'll come for you. I'll come.
That one he never plays and never gets any love, but I think that's a better song.
But he don't have a video for that one, probably is what it is, and that one's more risque.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But I like that one better. It sounds kind of like an Elvis song or something.
Yeah. Anyone entering else? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Lucas.
Well, what Jen was saying, how they notice something new every time. Tonight, I noticed Clownvis throws an empty beer can. I'm pretty sure it's a Stag can because it's gold. And it's just like it's a real quick shot, but like he's sitting in a chair, and while they're wrestling on the ground, he throws a golden beer can down at him, and it's kind of funny. It's like I don't think I noticed that before.
Yeah, I noticed so much new stuff. I was like noticing like all the stuff that people were wearing like in the lineup when he's like scolding them.
I was doing work during the video, so I was doing work. I was trying to set up the show, so I couldn't watch. I'm not lucky like
Fat lot of good it did us.
Yeah, I know. What good does it do? I should have been watching the video instead. Seaver, let me. I don't know if Seaver wanted to come on. I just sent him the link, but let me do this too. So Lucas is on. Shayna, you're ready to go to Chicago in a few weeks?
Yes, I'm definitely ready.
You ready, huh?
Are you excited?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna go on stage and sing and everything. I saw, right?
Yeah, do the VIP. Yeah, I'll do that too.
Wow.
Yeah, you should go live and video it and come on the show and show us your footage.
And, is that the Ludo show at House of Blues?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to. Yep.
Oh, that's gonna be awesome.
Yes, it's
Ludo's a great. Yeah, it's a great band. And have you been there to the venue before?
No, I never been to that one.
It's so much fun. I've seen a lot of shows there over the years. I think the very first time I went there was 2002 or 2001, and it's just it hasn't changed. It's just a really cool, historic, really place to see music.
It looks nice.
It's a small place too.
Nice. Yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah.
Look, it's 2001, 2000. But you had to sneak in. You were like 5. and
No,
you had to
I
sneak
was 21 in 2001.
in? I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you. Yeah, so we have that going on. I know Lucas, you wanted to bring up a story. I want to follow up with Matt. Matt, you feel
Right.
like talking about your outcome? Because I know you told me personally what happened. I don't want to bring you down or nothing, but I think people are curious on here if they watched the last episode or if they watched, they caught up later on and watched the episode. 'Cause believe it or not, people go back and watch. I'm surprised. Like little Aaron told us, like last night, like somebody who I was surprised watches the show and they knew, like, I was pretty surprised that they watch. And but so you never know who watches. But anyway, Matt, I know people are curious. Your cap situation? Did you get that? Do you want to talk about it first off? I don't want to make you talk about it if you don't want to.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah. So the caps that got stolen from me from the.
Do you
pest
want to give
control
a fast
Yeah.
recap? I'm sorry to.
Yeah. In case somebody missed it, I'll just. Yeah. Go ahead, Matt. You say it. It's your story, so you go ahead and say it.
So last time on the show, I talked about how I have pest control service coming in here once a month, and basically Friday they came in and stole 2 collector caps from me. I know it was the pest people because they left a note Friday. They were here. I didn't notice it until Saturday, and I was pretty upset about it. So what happened with that was I had to wait till Monday. That was on Friday. I didn't notice till Saturday. I had to wait till Monday to contact my apartment office about it, the manager of my apartments, and I told him about it, and then got the guys names that were in my apartment. I took their names down, and ended up calling the pest control service people, and they kind of gave me the runaround a little bit. So in between that time, I went and I made a police report because basically the pest control people told me, all they told me at first was, I spoke to a manager, and all he really told me was, okay, well, I'm gonna speak with the owner about it. We're gonna question these guys, and if you want to make a police report, we'll cooperate. So I went and made the police report. A little bit after that, I got a call from the owner.
I'm sorry. I had to laugh at Buzz Bob's comment right there. The narc himself. Good man, always reported to the cops. Mr.
Yeah,
Narc.
leave it to Ken to say that. So
I'm sorry.
so I went and reported it. When I got back, I heard from the from the owner. He gave me a call back and was like, basically trying to convince me they didn't do it. He's like, these guys have worked for me for 20 years and they're good guys and they wouldn't do that. I've never had a complaint before. Blah, blah, blah. So I was pretty, and they also told me they weren't going to compensate me, but I kind of like argued back, I'm like, man, something's got to happen. I gotta get compensated for this.
The murder man's got to get his money back for his cap.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
rather the caps back.
Yeah.
Right.
That'd be the
Well,
best you
actually,
Well, that would be ideal, but
I'm
it's tough.
I'm so obsessive compulsive that I wouldn't want those caps back. They were never worn. They were like crisp, clean condition, like never had even been touched by another person's hands. They were in plastic. And if they would have tried to give me the caps, I'm sure the guys already put them on and shit. I wouldn't.
Oh, they
even want
removed it from the bags, you said, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then
So
put
I'm
the other
like,
ones
man,
in.
I want
Yeah,
my
they got-
money for them.
Yeah,
I
they
want
got all
what
that.
they're worth.
They got all that Blogan cooties on
I
them
gotta-
and everything else.
Yeah.
Crap.
I got a
Yeah.
question for Matt.
Yeah.
May I ask what type of caps they were?
Yeah, they were. One of them was a Houston Rockets cap. They were both vintage '90s caps. They were from early '90s,
Yeah.
early and mid '90s. Because the Rockets was the when they had the logo with the little rocket flying around the ball. It was like
Yeah.
a solid blue cap, and the Astros was the classic orange star with the H in the middle, and
Yeah.
it was like a solid blue. I bought those years ago on eBay, man. I just back when I was collecting like caps and jerseys and stuff back then.
Well,
I'm not really into that anymore, but
Yeah,
I held
it was
on to them for all
for a
those
long
years.
time.
You know?
And your house is clean, Matt. I'm gonna.
And I
tell
was-
you, I agree with beginning HCQ. Yep, your house.
And I was thinking, like, so the owner of the company or whomever you're talking to, manager of the company, says, "No, these guys worked for me for years. They wouldn't do that." Did you say, okay, but we're talking about early mid '90s,
Yeah.
brand never touched hats, and then you mentioned the teams, you know, the Rockets, the Astros. Did he have any reservations then? Because like, oh shit, because he's probably like, oh,
Well, that's exactly what I told him. I said, "Look, man, you could tell me these guys are the greatest guys in the world. You could tell me all the good things you want about them. The point is, they came in my house and 2 hats came up missing. So, yeah, all that other stuff is irrelevant. I don't really care what about how
Yeah, like what's
about
the
what
point
you
of
think.
this?
Yeah,
Doesn't
about what
change
you
the
think
facts.
about these guys.
Yeah.
You know, I want my money. I want my caps back, or I want my money. And I stayed calm though. You know, that's one thing that when so what happened was he that day he basically was trying to convince me they didn't do it, and then the next day I'm at work. He calls me while I'm busy at work. I had to pull over. I was on my way to another location. I had to pull over in the parking lot and talk to him. I called him back, and that day he's basically like, "Well, I pulled the guys inside this morning, and I I interviewed them or whatever. I don't think they did it, man. It doesn't sound like it. I've never had a complaint about same shit.
Yeah.
Only
Yeah,
he's like,
he's gonna cover
but
for his people.
he's like, but I do understand that your property has been stolen. I know the situation. I can understand that much. And he's like, my manager's telling me you want like $200 each for these caps. He's like, I could probably do 200 together, like 100 each cap. And so I kind of thought about it. We kind of talked a little more. I don't remember word for word what everything was said because, like I said, I was kind of in a hurry and I kind of got caught off guard.
Yeah, you
So
were at work.
Yeah,
yeah, so eventually I was just like, okay, well, 200, that sounds good. 100 a cap, okay.
right. You
But,
can't replace them
you gotta
exact.
deal with it.
You can't
Yeah.
replace the exact ones for that price, but
Yeah, exactly. And that's
some
another thing
compensation.
he kind of like brought up also. He's like, I was on eBay and I really can't find. I said, yeah, well, I was on eBay also. I also looked up the value of those caps and I found one for the Astros was 150 and the Rockets was 200. I mean, close to 300. It was like 250 or something.
Yeah.
And I can send you the link and everything if you'd like. And he's like, yeah, well, I could probably do 200, 100 a cap. So like I said, I was kind of in a hurry. I was like, okay, you know what? That sounds good. At least in my mind, I'm like, at least I'm getting something back for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I sold
Yeah.
them for $100 each. But then later on that night, I'm sitting there dwelling on it and thinking about. I'm just like boiling and like making me mad. I'm just like, he lowballed me, man. I'm like, I could have got.
Yeah, it sucks.
I
Yeah,
should be compensated more because if I really wanted to replace those caps, which I'm not really worried about that, I'd rather keep the money for something else.
Yeah.
'Cause like I said, I'm not even really into cap collecting and stuff anymore.
Yeah.
But if I wanted to replace those, I couldn't. Like Jen said, I can't replace them with that money.
Yeah.
So I started
sure.
getting mad again. I got mad all over again, and I called him today, and I was gonna kind of like explain that situation. Like, look, man, I was kind of like caught up in work at the time. I'm kind of I kind of feel like I was a little bit lowball. Like, do you think you can maybe do? But I hadn't heard back from him. So
You won't.
as I got home
Yeah.
from work today, I kind of just said, you know what, Matt, it's okay, man. Just let it go.
Well-
You got the 200. I'm not gonna keep calling this guy and bothering him.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna try to like explain my situation. Like, look, man, I feel like I was fooled. Like that.
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah,
I'm not.
but-
I know I signed an agreement and everything, but I think I should at least
Yeah,
get another 100.
Like I told you, Matt, you got to let it go. Like I told you this afternoon. I mean, like we talked this afternoon, and
Yeah.
I know it sucks, but you know what? For your health and for your peace of mind, just take that $200, go have fun in New Orleans, come to have fun in New Orleans, and let it go. I mean, it sucks.
Yeah.
It's a lesson learned. Like I said, you don't let them and Ken's
Yeah,
smart.
I
You know,
see
no matter
Ken.
what we say about Ken had good insight, and he knew those guys were probably guilty, and that's why he offered you the money. You know, if he would
Right.
have thought if he would have thought that they really
Just real quick, another thing I want to throw in there also is what I was telling you earlier, Harold, that the reason why I was compensated, I believe, is because I made that police report. Because,
Yeah,
like I
definitely.
said, at first they were like convincing me, no, they didn't do it. There's no way these guys, one of them worked for 20. And then he's trying to tell me, like, yeah, this one of them's worked for me for 20 years. He's an older gentleman. He's single. He has no interest in caps, blah, blah, blah. And then he's like, the other guy, we can't even get to wear a cap. He doesn't like caps. And I'm like,
Oh
that
my
doesn't
god, dude,
mean
shut
anything.
up! What the
I was like,
hell?
these are collector's items. They want them to sell for money.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, this
he's
is the
not
dumbest thing I
not
ever
stealing.
heard.
Yeah, he's not stealing a cap to wear a cap down
But
the
then the
street.
second time I talked to him, I'm like, yes, I just got back from making the police report. Oh, once that was thrown in there, the next day he's calling me all friendly and like, oh yeah, we're gonna go ahead and come because they didn't want any further complications. They didn't want it to, they didn't want me to sue them or have
Well, and
legal
someone's
action.
gonna look up that business and see a police report.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Yeah. You know what I would do too? I would just go in there. It's really, it's a tough. Like I told Matt too. I told Matt that's a tough business to begin with. I mean, if I didn't run a business like that, I wouldn't want. I mean, we had this discussion on Saturday night. I wouldn't want my employees in a home without nobody there, at least a witness. Because I mean, you talking about two caps. It could have been Clown's fake gold that would have turned out to be real gold, and then all of a sudden that crap's missed. I don't know how these pest companies would take that liability on letting somebody go in your house
really
without
true.
a witness around.
And like whenever I was, like I told y'all last time, I was on unemployment for about 6 months last year or the pandemic year, whenever it was. All that stuff's like a blur to me now. But whenever I was, a guy used to come in here for the same pest company, and it wasn't him though, because I got their names. It wasn't this guy, but the guy that used to do it before was would like always compliment my apartment and my stuff. He's like, "Oh man, I like that," but his deal was like all my horror memorabilia and all that stuff. So after that, whenever when I got back to work and they were still coming in, I was thinking today about this. I was like, I remember thinking all the time, like, I wonder who's doing it now. I wonder who's coming in my apartment now, and I wonder what they think of all this
That's
stuff.
not cool.
Yeah.
And I was already kind of a little bit on the edge about it, like kind of paranoid about it a little, and like but nothing ever happened, so I trusted him. I was like, okay, I guess I'm safe.
Yeah.
But then something like this happens, and just
like I said, Matt, you just gotta let it be a lesson learned, and get you a little cameras. Get you a little camera.
That might be what I'm going to invest that money in. That money
there
that I
you
got,
go.
I might go buy me a camera from my front door and for the inside.
Yep.
My landlords ask me about twice a year. They say, "Hey, can we send somebody in? We're going to replace this window or whatever." I go, "No, not if I'm not there. No, like,
yeah.
I don't want anybody in my place when I'm not there, and I want to know ahead of time so I can like clean up and
for sure.
In a
For
different
sure.
room.
Yeah.
And I should have known better, and I should have had that mentality, Lucas, because I mean I'm already like that, and I don't know what made me so comfortable with just letting these people come. I think what it was is I'm really really adamant about not having roaches. I can't stand if I see a baby tiny little roach, I freak out, man. I can't stand that. So
I mean, fair enough.
That's fair enough. Yeah, and to keep it, and you don't have a problem. So why not let them in? I know it was a bad situation, and the best thing to do is just get a camera, and then you have them. Then you have that, and make sure you put that camera hidden, not where they could see it too. That way, it goes, not that you're gonna have anybody again in your home.
But if they walked out with them, or like trying to conceal, at least maybe.
Another reason why I called them back today, where I was telling you I was thinking and getting mad about it again, and I was like, I'm gonna call this guy again and tell him, hey man, that wasn't fair. I think I need more. Is because I started thinking about like these. I forgot to mention to y'all, or I don't know if I did or not, that these two guys that came in here and did the job, they're residents of my apartments. They live here.
Wow.
And
That's
wow.
crazy.
pest-
That's
Man.
a twist.
the pest control truck is like parked right outside my window right now. So I'm gonna have to eventually see these guys. And I
Yeah.
was
I
thinking
get
to
it.
myself, with the way I am, I'm gonna want to approach them one day and be like, "Hey, man, I know you stole my caps, but I'm not gonna do that because I already made the police report or whatever, and I don't want any trouble. I don't,
Yeah.
especially in my own apartments, and I'm a little
Right.
smarter than that to know that I don't want any trouble. I don't want these guys to report me, and then I'm in
Right.
trouble, and
Yeah.
then
Yeah, but-
then it's double shit
Yeah.
for me, you know.
Yeah, the best thing you could do, Matt, is just take the $200, lesson
Yeah, I'm just
learned,
gonna let it
and
go,
and
man.
let it go. Because I can tell you right now, we all make we make decisions that we regret later on. But that's whenever you start dwelling on them over and over and over. That's when it just starts driving you mad. And
Yeah.
it's just better, just like it's a good thing, like the Frozen song, like Disney song. Just listen to the song. Just let it go. Let it go.
Yeah.
It's,
Get out of here, Harold.
And
No more
like I
Frozen
told you all in the
references.
let it
Listen,
go.
Idina, baby.
Yeah,
Idina
just let
said
it
it
go.
right.
You know,
Let it
Matt,
go,
I
Vince.
think that
Look, I'm going to tell you an
you should
example. I'll
wait.
give
Let
you an
me just say.
example.
Let me
All right,
just
I want to give an example.
let me say my joke, and then you can say your
Sorry.
example.
Yeah, say your joke. I'm sorry.
You should fantasize about taking that jar of pickled eggs and wait until they like sneak around, and then they gotta sneak in the back door, like stick something in the door of their van or their truck, and then just pour all the pickled eggs and let it sneak up their exterminating truck. And that would be
Now you're giving me ideas.
You know what? Now I'm looking at crispy shrimp. You know what's the worst thing in the world you could do to somebody? You live in Houston, right?
Yeah.
You get a cup you get some shrimp, and you
Oh
put
my
it
God,
in, and you
crispy
put it
shrimp.
like in a pot, and you let it defrost. You let all that frozen shrimp
shrimp
juice,
water.
shrimp
Oh,
water
man.
get in there, and you pour that in their van. They will never get that stink out for months and months. They're gonna be driving around in a stinky, shrimpy,
That's true.
rotten
Stinky
shrimp.
shrimpy stink truck.
They better not leave their window rolled down
Yeah,
ever.
it smells worse than
And you mix that with
no,
a
go
little of
ahead.
the pickled eggs juice.
Yeah, no, pickle egg
That's
juice
a
might
recipe for
clear
destruction.
might make it better. You just want
You're
that
right. It might
rotten-
overpower it, but who
Yeah,
knows?
you
If
just
you
want
leave
that
it
I don't know.
out
Them
rotten-
and it's
pickled eggs
eggy,
pretty much smell like farts, so I don't
Oh
know.
my God.
Yeah, just that rotten shrimp juice is just like I'm telling you. I know for a fact. I know somebody who did
why
that
do you
to
know
somebody.
this?
Because I know somebody who did this to somebody. I'm
Well,
not going to
That's
mention names.
crazy.
It wasn't
I just
Harold
wanted to
Dufresne
say,
Jr.
That's
All
a
right,
real
it was-
Cajun prank.
It wasn't Harold
Yeah.
Dufresne Jr. It wasn't Harold Dufresne Jr. I'll say that. Might
So
have been
was
a
it
I just
different
Senior?
wanted
Harold Dufresne. I'm
to-
not saying
It was-
Jen. I don't know what the
Oh my
statute of
God.
limitations is, but he got robbed one time and he knew who did it. And that person got some shrimp juice poured in their vehicle. And
Oh.
I think the guy had to sell the car. But it wasn't
Oh,
Harold
man.
Dufresne Jr. Okay, it wasn't. That Texas heat and that Louisiana heat,
oh
man,
man, it's bad.
yeah, that's
It's
gonna
humid
make.
over here, and the humidity
Yeah.
just makes, especially smells and stuff. It just makes stuff worse.
I had somebody
But
barf. I had somebody barf in my vehicle one time.
Oh,
I could
man.
not get that smell out forever.
Oh, gross.
to backtrack a little bit, I just want to bring up the
I
fact,
would get me a beer.
like I've mentioned in the past, though. Like I just wanted to throw this in there real quick. That like for the past, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 years, I've slowly been progressing and working on controlling my anger. Because I used to not be able to control my anger. I used to blow up and be really like that. I was just like, so this is also kind of like a lesson to help me get through that. Also, like I said earlier, I was getting really mad and
Yeah.
and Harold's talking about just let it go and stuff. That is what I need to do, and it is gonna help me more. Like when something like this happens, like something gets stolen, oh man, I'm just like I'm furious about it. Like I can't. It's hard for me to get over things. It's hard for me to let stuff go. But
Yeah,
I think if anything good came out of this, it's that albeit like this is making me work again. Because I was kind of like a little bit slipping away from that. Well, not really, because lately, especially with the after show chat and everything, I've been real happy. I've been pretty good, man. I hadn't really been angry lately, but something like this came up, made me angry. It's like I gotta check myself and be like, look, man, you gotta stick with being able to let stuff go and being able to control your anger. Because I don't, like I said, I want to approach those guys. I want to hit them over the head with my 8-ball cane or something, but that's not going to solve anything. That's not going to do anything
That'll just
good.
get you in trouble. That'll just get
Yeah,
you already
exactly.
kind of did everything you could, and you kind of got more out of it than I think a lot of other people would have been able to.
And that's another thing,
even
Jim,
though
that
it's not enough.
I'm lucky to have gotten compensated because most people get stuff stolen from them.
I mean,
and
yeah,
don't do shit.
the guy could have said, "Well, yeah, prove they took it," and then just leave you hanging. And it's like, you know what you're gonna do? Go waste your time and I don't know. I guess you guys have small claims. We don't have small claims court down here in where we live. I'm sure y'all do, but we don't. Matt, you could have. Here was your perfect thing. You should have told him. This is what you tell him. Look, I know this guy named Mr. Muscles. He has this show, Mr. Muscles Court. We can come on. Let Mr. Muscle settle this, and whatever his decision is, I'll live with it. That's what you could have told him. And y'all both could have came on Mr. Muscle's. Well, I'd have asked Mr. Muscle's permission to come on, and and then you could have settled it on Mr. Muscle's court. Angelo and Jen settled their differences. Yeah,
true. That's true. I could have done that.
Now.
I could have done that.
So many. But thanks for sharing that, Matt. I appreciate you. Following up on
no
that.
problem, man. And I hope I didn't bring anybody down. I hope it's not too much ranting about it.
No, you're good.
You're all good. And Ken, good night. Thank you for giving us the advice of reporting to the cops. We appreciate that. Hopefully, we'll see you in New Orleans. And
Good night, Ken.
yeah,
It took a lot for me to do that. I don't like talking to cops. It's not that I don't like cops.
I don't trust. I know. I feel guilty every time I go talk to a cop. I'm like, man, they're gonna catch me for something else. I'm gonna go do this.
Yo, I feel the same way.
It's like, even if this comes to your
Even
house,
if you're literally doing nothing.
I know.
I just have like post-traumatic stress disorder. Like anytime I see a cop, I'm like on edge. Like
yeah.
I get really uncomfortable around cops. It was really hard for me to walk in the police station and do that, but I did it. So
wow.
And that makes me feel like I'm gonna puke thinking about that. So I totally.
So even they call them and they came to your apartment. You had to go. You went to the police station and did it. Wow.
See, I could have done it online, but I called my dad and I told him I think I want to go to the station and do it because if I do it online, who knows? It might sit there in the
I'm sure it would have. Yeah, I'm sure it would have.
They might not even look at it. Or something. I want to talk to somebody face to face.
I would. I don't like police nosing around my property, even though I'm not doing nothing. I mean, I just don't like it. I just get out of here.
I've had mostly bad experiences with police. Unfortunately,
I don't trust them. I shouldn't say that, but I don't. It's like
same. But that's all we'll say on the topic. Let's continue.
That's enough of that stuff. Let's get to some more uplifting things.
Can I tell you all a funny story? I'm sure the guy is not watching, but we have a police officer. We have a police. I don't care. I have a police officer that lives down in our neighborhood, and maybe the year before. I don't think it was last year because of the pandemic, but I think it was a year before. He dressed up as the Easter Bunny, and he went. His wife drove the. He went in the back of a pickup. It was nice. It was cute. But he dressed up as an Easter Bunny, and he was giving, going down up and down the neighborhood, throwing candy. Kids got excited and whatnot. So me and my wife were riding our bikes. We were walking or something. He broke down. He ran out of gas, and his wife was driving. So the Easter Bunny had to go. You see him walking down this street with a gas.
That's scary.
Yeah, right? This is like a
What is that bunny doing with the gasoline?
And you see the Easter Bunny pouring gas in his truck.
All evil, weird.
Yeah,
Easter
and I'm
Bunny with
like,
gas.
my wife was like, "You ain't gonna go help him?" I said, "No, he's a cop." No.
Harold, you're a punk, we know.
Totally.
And he's wearing an Easter Bunny costume.
Yeah.
Oh man. Hey, I just want you guys to know. I think we're gonna make a fun, exciting snack to try.
Oh.
So we'll see.
No, that's
We
good.
love because the directions are like.
Well, it might not be in English. I don't know.
No, fine.
Okay.
And Matt, Crispy Shrimps says, "I got the perfect song for you, Matt. For whenever people piss you off, she'll share it with you on Instagram."
Oh, cool.
Broke down bunny. Broke down bunny. That's right. I ain't helping no bunny. And no, you come upon a. I don't trust people nowadays. You come upon a broke down bunny. I ain't gonna go help you, bud. I don't care.
Yeah, but bunnies took a weird turn in the late 2000s or 2010s. Now they're kind of like a scary thing, no? Like around Halloween time, you see like evil bunny masks, and
Yeah,
I guess it's ever since that Donnie Darko movie or something, they kind of lost their innocence.
yeah. I mean, I'm not going to mess with nobody dressed in an Easter bunny costume.
That's what I'm saying. They're kind of creepy nowadays.
I would rather go mess with a Santa Claus than an Easter bunny. I mean, the Easter bunny, it's like psycho to me. Like who's on that day? I'm not going there. Santa Claus, yeah. All right, I'll go help a Santa Claus out, but an Easter bunny, And usually they have those, like they have the furry outfit, and their faces are never right. It's like always just spooky looking.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it's like Lucas, you had something you want to bring up? I know.
Oh yeah. Well, hey, I mean, I guess it's true to the storyline that we're on here, because mine starts off with some bad, like what Matt went through, but it's a happy ending. So one thing that I used to do, especially like before my daughter was born, I used to go to a lot of opening days at Busch Stadium, and that was a thing. At one point, I had made like 8 consecutive years in a row. Anyway, my daughter, she's been to some Cardinal games, but she's never been to opening day. And so I was like trying to find us tickets, and the only tickets available were like nosebleed seats and minimum $100 a piece. And then the fees were like almost $40 a piece per ticket. So
yeah,
so $200 tickets ends up being like $280.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm like, I can't do that,
Yeah, who can afford that?
Right.
I mean, even if you have the money, who wants to spend? I mean, that's just a waste.
Yeah. So then I started searching around. I was like, where would like actual season ticket owners might have theirs, especially like older people. So I started looking at like Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist, and eventually I found a pair of tickets that were, I don't know, 10 rows from like the left fielder, on the lower level. And I texted the guy. I said, just, here's my number, text me. I texted him, and he wanted $300. And I was like, well, it's $280 with fees and everything to sit at the very top of the stadium. For $300, I could sit like right there by the field. And I was like, all right, cool. I'm like, so I start texting this guy. I'm like, hey, we at least, for security reasons or whatever, so I know you're not bullshitting me. Can you send me a screenshot that you have these tickets, And so he did. And so it's like this guy named John, and he's like, sends me this legit screenshot. And I'm like, all right, these are the seats. This is the game. This is the day. And he has them on his phone, like on Apple phones, you can have your tickets.
The
wallet.
tickets, the wallet.
So he sends me that, and then he says, try to pay me this way. And I'm like, well, I don't have an iPhone. And I'm like, I can do Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, or whatever. And he's like, oh, okay, well, then let's do PayPal or Cash App. And he's like, send it to this thing. And so I send it, and then he declines it. And I go, hey, Seaver, what's up, bud? Sorry, you just jumped in the middle of the story. So then he says, hey, here, my Cash App's not working. Send it to my sister's. And he gives me his sister's Cash App. So I send it, and it accepts. And then he goes, oh, it didn't work. It says the same thing as before, declined or rejected something. And I go, no, it went through. And then I look, it's like the sister's Cash App name was one thing, but that actual like email address or something, you can actually look at your Cash App person.
Yeah.
There's 2 different names. They're like basically a screen name and then their actual email address or account name.
Right.
And this was like some foreign name that I was just like, oh fuck. And he's telling me the money didn't come through. And I go, oh yeah, it did. I go, I even just checked my bank account. It went through. It's like, I'm sorry. I'll check back with you in a couple of days. And then he went silent. So he took me for $300, no tickets. And I was just depressed. I was down.
Man.
Yeah, that sucks, dude.
So down. And like, as this was going on, I just got to Yaki's, and one of our friends up at Yaki's who plays the piano and sings up there, she's like, hey, Lucas, I have one extra ticket for opening day. Do you want to go? I'm like, I wish. I go, but I need 2 tickets. I'm taking my daughter. And I go, and also like, I'm like 10 minutes ago, I just got taken for $300 by a scam artist, and she's like, oh shit. I go, yeah, I mean, well, it's okay. I'm gonna figure out a way. So anyway, the next morning I get a text from her. She goes, hey, one of our friends backed out. We have 2 extra tickets now, so you and your daughter can sit behind us. I go, you're kidding? And she goes, no. I go, that's awesome. What do I owe you? And she said, oh, nothing. I go,
Wow.
sweet. Where are we sitting? And she sends me the seats. And these are the best seats I think I've ever sat in my life. And I've probably been to like 500 baseball games in my life. I'm sitting right behind the Cardinals dugout, like 5
Wow.
rows on opening day with my daughter. And so, and the resale value of the tickets she gave me are about $800 to $1,000 a piece.
Jeez,
Dang.
man.
So that's the whole karma
Yeah.
and
Came around.
Yeah.
That's a perfect.
everything worked
story.
out. So
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
I just,
Man,
yeah.
that's-
So that's the story. I'm just telling myself I paid $300 for $1,000 seat.
Yep.
Yeah,
yep.
it worked out.
And you
Perfect
can't. You
example
don't have no
of
recourse. You don't have no recourse on Cash App. You can't go and say,
I mean, I called and they're just like, yeah, well, you can report them and blah, blah, blah. But no recourse as far as getting your money back because it's instant transfer.
wow. You see, PayPal gives me. They have PayPal. I got my money back many times from PayPal.
Yeah. I'm not done. Trust me. I'm still going to try to get that money back. But I from what I've heard from other people's experiences, I probably won't get anything back because of this Cash App.
Don't use Cash App and Venmo. Well, don't use Cash App. In other
Yeah.
words, use PayPal
Yeah.
because PayPal has given me back my money many a times.
Yep.
For
It's
bad
just tough
transactions.
too, like you never know going into that kind of situation. So it's just like it sucks and it's a lesson learned. And I guess it worked out better. So that's
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
this was a very unique situation, but yeah, it worked out.
Yeah,
And so-
That's always good when karma works that way. When it's,
Yeah.
the karma kicks
Yeah.
in and it's like it goes around full circle, and you end up getting a better thing in the end.
yeah, and you were going to spend the 300 anyway. So you know what? Shame on
Yep.
them. Karma's going to come around to them, and they'll end up just like Matt's cap thieves. You know what?
That's another thing I gotta keep in mind is that they'll get theirs, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Exactly.
don't win. Yeah, I mean,
You
contrary
don't
to popular
you never get
belief.
away with stealing.
Yeah,
That- I know from
contrary to
experience.
popular belief, they it comes back around to them. What
Yeah.
goes around comes around. I really believe that, and you know what? Who knows? But and
Yep.
and like you said, you were willing to pay that $300 anyway, and now you even got a better deal. You got to look at it that way because again,
Yeah.
if you start thinking about they ripped you off, that just drives you and
Oh,
drives you.
I was so depressed that night.
Oh, I imagine. I could imagine. That's a
Yeah.
lot of money. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, for
I
the
felt like
Caps,
I was sucker punched, Fuck.
Yeah.
that's just like coming
bad.
take. I had this guy the other night, a couple of weeks ago. He came take $60 out of my wallet. He was at my
Oh.
house, and he came
That's
take
bad.
$60. That guy.
You can't trust no one. It's the people who are closest to you
I know.
that do it to you, Harold.
And here I
you
am
specifically.
Here I am trusting this masked man with my wallet right here on my
Well,
desk, and I can't trust.
You
him.
did get it back though.
I did get it back. Karma comes around. Yeah. And then he
Yeah.
tempted me with then he
And to cap that story, my daughter is so excited. I've taken her.
Oh,
like I
I
said,
can imagine.
I've taken her to the Cardinal games before, but like this one's special because it's her first opening day ever, and she's of the
And-
age now where she's going to remember this.
And she has prime time seats. She has
Right. Yeah,
She
we're gonna be
has-
right there behind the players. I've
Yeah.
never sat there.
she has the prime. She has prime seats.
Yeah.
That's gonna be an experience. I'm happy for y'all.
Yeah, so
Looking
like
at
after
it.
school today, it's going to be kind of a chilly game. Like tomorrow's high is only like 56 degrees. So after school today, I drove her down to the stadium. We parked right in front by the team store, and we went in and got her a hoodie. I had to go with the
Wow.
cheapest hoodie because they had some cool ones, but I was looking at the price tags. Like, no, we just got to pick out the cheapest one they got.
I'm getting the clearance 1994 Overstock.
They had some really cool ones. And I go, no, that's a really cool hoodie, but I'm not buying a 7-year-old an $80 hoodie.
That's whenever I'll start looking at the clearance section. Where's your clearance rack?
Yeah.
That's when I go to the
Exactly.
Saints. I go to the Saints store and I do the same thing. I'm like, no, ain't gonna happen. Not paying no $200.
I was about to go home and spray paint one of her
Yeah.
hoodies red.
and you know, you probably the sad part is you probably go to a thrift store somewhere and
Oh, totally. If we had more time, that's what I would do.
yeah.
She had a hoodie, and so I had asked her mom yesterday. I go, hey, will you send her a hoodie over? And she's like, oh, it's too small for her. I go, oh, damn. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
anyway, so we
Yeah.
had fun. She was so
Yeah,
excited
that's
to go to the
That's good.
stadium today and pick up one, and yeah, it just kind of
That's
adds
awesome.
adds to tomorrow.
That's awesome.
Looking at
Next time I get I'm always winning these Fanatics
Yeah.
gift cards, and I don't know what to buy a lot of times because I'm not a big sports fan. Lucas, I'm gonna make myself a note. The next one I win is going to you, my man.
Sweet, you're the
It's
man.
going to you. It's going.
All
to
right,
You. All
thank
right?
you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Let me make a note. Jen, don't let me forget. If I ever tell you I win a Fanatics gift card, though, you better remind me it goes to Lucas. Because I don't have
Okay.
Yeah, no,
You better
but-
tell me. You do tell me like every win, though. I will say.
Yeah, I do tell you every win, but I do
Yeah.
forget. But I don't have no use for them. Like I order stuff and I really, I don't wear a lot of that stuff, So I'd be happy to give it, and maybe you could buy a $80 hoodie for your daughter. Not that the hoodie you bought her isn't sufficient. I'm not saying that, okay?
Right.
But you could buy her one of them fancy $80 ones. It'd be. Now watch. I'm never gonna. I tell this still. I'm never gonna win another Fanatics.
I know you totally jinxed it forever
No.
now.
I picked the cheapest hoodie they had, and then I bought her like one of the larger sizes a kid could have. So it's a little big on her. She's gonna have it for a couple
All
years,
right, well,
like make sure she
Yeah,
gets
that
her
makes
use out of it. Yeah.
So you could buy her something else with it. If I ever win another Fanatics.
Yes.
gift card.
Yep.
I might.
Thank you.
the Cardinals have a special place for me because I'm not a sports fan. I'm like Harold. I'm also not really a sports fan, but my cousin Pete, who died in 2014, rest in peace. The first little league team he played for was the Cardinals, and I remember him being like really excited and telling me like, "I play for the Cardinals," and I didn't know what a Cardinal was, and I was like, "What?" I was Cardinal, what is that? And then he showed me like the little bird or whatever, and I was like, "Oh, cool," Like every time I see St. Louis Cardinals, I always think of him. I always think of that.
Betty,
Were you guys really close?
Betty, you're
Yeah,
gonna be.
we were,
Sorry.
yeah.
Yeah, Betty's gonna be next on my list. Jen, make a
Or
note.
if I
I'll
win
make
one, I'll give it to Betty because I'm certainly not going to use that.
Good, good. All of them. Anything, any other requests y'all want me to give y'all? Just send them out there.
I definitely enter sweeps that I'm just like I'm not going to use this, but I know someone who will, so I'll send it to them or give it to them. Like
yeah.
this stuff.
I had a bunch of Spotify cards I could have used, and I gave one to someone on here.
Mr. Moses.
I don't know if they're in the chat right now no more, but they were in the chat, and I gave it to them as a.
How do
as a-
Spotify cards work?
You added to your. Well, what happened was I win so many Spotify cards that my account's like paid for 3 years. So
Oh,
I tried
okay.
to add another one, and it was like, no, you can't put no more. Dude,
Yeah, you had too much.
That's it. That's it. You reach your limit of what you could put in right now. You got to wait a year or two. So I had to know. I had one laying around, and they are. All right.
Crispy shrimps.
Shh. No, I don't know.
He said, "I'm sorry." You know, she's-
Yeah. So I did give a crispy shrimps a card. It was like she was talking
Gotta
about
keep that
getting
shrimp
in.
crispy. With some
Yeah,
good
she was thinking
music.
about joining in Spotify. I'm like, here, just
Oh,
here,
also
happy-
HD
Merry Christmas or something. I said, I don't know.
in
I
in
like to
honor
do-
of
I like
opening
to do
day
that.
tomorrow. In honor of opening day tomorrow, I am drinking the old Budweiser tonight.
Oh,
There on there, but yeah,
that's
Yeah.
nice. That's
trying to
nice.
make sure.
Are you going clean shaven for opening day?
No, I mean, so I did trim up some where I have the mustache coming back around, and tomorrow I'm going to trim this part down a little more, so there will be more of the mustache showing
Oh, okay.
and less of the face hair, if that makes sense. So
That's
yeah,
good.
I'm going with a good mustache tomorrow,
Oh, good.
which I feel that's some of my favorite baseball players and growing up always just had a good mustache, you know. It just
Yeah,
looks
yeah. It almost like if you're a baseball player, you need it. Hey, Seaver, you did the shirts, right?
Oh yeah, dude.
Good quality, fits
Yeah, they
good.
rock.
Yeah, they look.
I
Yeah,
just
fits
designed
good.
them. We didn't print them this time.
Oh,
Gotcha.
you just designed it. Oh, well, dude,
Yeah.
this feels shitty.
I know
You
these
always
shirts
doing
suck.
Oh, no.
No,
That's a pretty sweet Pee Wee Herman dog collection you got there, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's-
Pee Wee and his little Pee Wee.
Hey,
Yeah. We
Yeah.
used to have growing up. We had the one the pull string one. I think that's the
yeah,
littlest one you have
my
there.
kids
Yeah,
had it
that's
too.
the guy.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
kids had it too.
So yeah, Seaver, if you end up in
Yeah, that one.
yeah, that one. If you end up on Cherokee Street in St. Louis for a Clownva show with us at some point, one of our favorite bars there, right down the street from Yaki's at the Whiskey Ring, they got the pull string one sitting up. They've had it up there since year one. I think they've been open for 8 years now.
I
I got this guy.
Oh, that's
wow.
Oh,
badass.
nice.
Hey, Lucas, I thought I remembered that, but I couldn't remember that much in that night after the Clownville show. But I
Yeah.
do think I remember that Pee Wee Herman doll. I think
Yeah,
maybe
we popped in there. And, like, there's some things on the walls there that's fun. Like, there's a stuffed owl, and that stuffed owl on the wall was like my great uncle's. And like, you know, where did he get it from? Because it's not legal to get an owl stuffed, you know, but he had it since like the 50s. So,
I got
I mean-
I got an owl over here. I don't think it's stuffed though. It's pretty ugly though. But
Beaver, does your Pee Wee Herman doll, the pull string, does it still work?
That's a
I
good
don't know.
question. Ours died around like
Yeah,
2004. It really started sounding scary.
Freddy still works.
That's what ours sounded like.
Yeah. Let's be friends.
Thank you.
What
It's
does
so
Pee Wee
nice to
Herman-
even hear him make
what
noise.
is Pee Wee? Yeah, Pee Wee don't sound too well nowadays.
He's
He sounds like the real you
Yeah,
watch,
pretty
you guys,
loud.
yeah, you guys watch the new Pee Wee Herman? No, I mean, I say it's new, but
The
one that
movie?
came, yeah, the newer
The
one.
Netflix
I
that
one,
came-
watched
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. You know, I mean, obviously, it's not going to be old Pee Wee. I mean, come on, how could you?
But his
expect it?
voice, it's like so hard, like to get like my
He's an old
granddaughter-
man.
I know.
yeah.
What year? What year did that come out? I didn't even know about it.
Maybe
was just a few
2014,
years back.
2015.
Yeah, it was only a few years ago.
I gotta check that out.
Yeah,
It's really-
It was on some
I
chat
love it.
show.
yeah. I had
They
a,
had
I
the
really,
CGI
I loved it how they,
wrinkled off.
when
Yeah,
they sucked the root beer barrels out of the candy.
I really enjoyed
I
that
loved
movie. I really,
Yes.
it was just his voice is different. Because I mean, like you said, he's a 70-year-old Pee Wee now. You know.
His Spanish Fantasyland party with Joe Manganiello.
Oh, so good. I love it.
I love the part that he's in the he goes with that salesman and he goes in the snake place and he sees that snake and he just and he just screams like for like he's just screaming like a girl like
Oh, it's good stuff.
yeah, you gotta watch that, Matt. It's
I think I might have
It's
saw
good.
him on.
Yeah, it's really,
on-
really fun.
Yeah, I
I
gotta
think
check
it's
that
called
out.
Pee Wee's Holiday.
Pee Wee's Holiday. Big
I
Hat,
gotta
whatever.
I gotta look that up. I was gonna ask
Oh,
you,
It's good.
has anyone here watched Our Flag Means Death on HBO Max?
No, I saw that and I did not watch it. I
Oh my goodness. I feel it's the most deserving show on HBO Max to get a second season.
Wow.
So far, they haven't announced it. It's amazing. It's hilarious. It's fun. Check it out.
It looked fun, and I was like, man, this looks pretty fun. But I don't watch too much TV. But now, Lucas, I'll watch it because of your recommendation.
And it's very short episodes. I mean, they're just like around 30 minutes, maybe 40.
I
maybe.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
like
no more than 40 minutes to an. It's very shorter episodes, and it's hilarious. It's so good.
Don't give me no spoilers.
I won't.
I'm gonna watch it.
Part of the show, because it's a pirate show, like Blackbeard is part of the show, and the casting is probably some of the best casting I've ever seen. It's great.
I gotta
Add that to your list.
I gotta add that to my list.
Can I show you guys
but-
the fun snack we're gonna eat? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry,
Yeah.
Steve, go
MacGruber
ahead.
on Peacock, if you've never seen it.
A what?
MacGruber.
Oh,
on
my
Peacock.
group.
I've heard of MacGruber.
TV
Yeah.
show.
Yep.
It's fantastic.
All right.
All right, let's see the
Some of the
snack.
funniest TV show ever.
Yeah,
So-
Jen.
This is the package.
Ooh.
Ooh, wow.
Ooh, what you got there? It's a
Crispy
corn
fish
dog?
cake corn dog.
Crispy fish cake corn dog.
What?
Where you
Nice.
found this? Ooh, where you found this at?
At the Korean market.
Oh,
Is it a
came in a
regular
pack?
hot dog with fish breading?
Yeah, I think it's a fish cake breading with a hot dog. And I bet the hot
Ooh.
dog's probably made out of fish too, if I had to guess. But
But is
maybe
it-
not.
Ooh, what? How
Is
you
it
cooked
warmed
it?
up?
Yeah.
Air fryer. Yeah, we put no, it's not frozen. It was frozen. And we put it in the air fryer. So we'll see. Yeah, they
Okay.
came in a bag and they
What's-
were all individually wrapped
What's
inside
what's
the
the
bag.
smell? What's the smell?
It smells great. It smells like
What-
it smells like a Burger King, an old Burger King chicken tender. What? I did smell it.
Get closer, please.
Wait, switch me with Seaver. Switch me with Seaver.
Oh,
On the screen.
I'm not a good producer. Like, oh, there we go.
That's good enough.
Let me take a bite.
Oh,
Put some my way.
oh yeah. Oh wait, there you go.
I'm not
Daddy
gonna.
wants some.
Shayna,
There you go.
Shayna,
Ah!
Shayna, would you like
there
a
you
bite?
go.
Go ahead, Shayna. You can have a bite.
Oh,
All right.
nice.
You got a
Alright,
big
Seaver,
bite
you're
right
last.
there.
Don't leave Seaver out. Don't leave
Oh,
Seaver
no,
out.
thank you. I just
Oh, okay.
No, thank you. I just ate. He goes,
How much?
Oh, I'm so glad I could
Question.
share.
Question. How much was it?
It was too much.
Okay.
It was like I think it was
$80.
$8 for
How
5
much?
of them.
How
It
much?
was $8 for 5 of them.
That ain't bad.
No, it wasn't bad.
That's
But when
good.
you're like
Oh,
only
that's
buying
bad.
that, it feels like a lot. No,
All
it
right.
wasn't bad because it was, and it came
Well,
from Korea. Like
Yeah.
so
Well,
that's-
eat them before they get cold.
well,
I
it's
mean,
really hot now. I'm like worried.
It is really hot.
Ooh.
Is it too hot?
It was too hot.
Okay. I'm not gonna eat mine.
You better eat it. That's a
It looks good.
Not now that it's too hot.
Oh,
Have
wait,
you
wait.
not heard?
Let me go back, Jen. Put that up to the screen.
I
please.
love that.
yeah, like the inside of it's pretty. The inside of the hot dog is pretty white.
Yeah,
It's really
but-
good.
But the coating.
So it is a
was-
fish dog,
I'm gonna cut it with a knife.
or is
There
it?
you go.
I want a corn dog now.
Me too. I want one of them.
yeah,
fish
is
dogs.
the meat
I know I should have bought from the Walmart the last time.
I
it's-
can't. No, there's no way. It's not a fish cake. The hot dog is fish. This is bread. It's like really bready.
Ah,
That's the
The
coating.
hot dog is fish.
Yeah, but it doesn't taste like it. It tastes smoky. It tastes
Oh.
amazing. Honestly, I'm very happy.
wow.
I'm very excited with this purchase. So I wouldn't have bought it if I didn't think we were gonna like it.
That's a good.
So
Oh,
it
there you
was at
go.
the Korean
We wanna cut
market?
it so you can really see
Yeah,
it.
it was the Korean market.
Yeah, and we got we got really good Korean fried chicken and some rice cakes and some takoyaki, which is like octopus balls. Oh
Oh,
man, it was so good.
damn.
Making me hungry.
Me too.
I know, sorry, yeah, that's what we had for dinner last night. So now we have fish corn dogs for dinner.
I
That's
want a
so good.
fish corn dog. I want a fish freaking corn dog right
I
now.
don't think that's gonna make the trip to Louisiana, but I'd put it with the sausage.
No. I got to go look at our Korean markets around here now.
Yeah, I
gotta
bet
go
you can find it there.
Man, I
Yeah.
can't believe the Tomball show is canceled, Harold. I'm so
Oh
glad
my
I'm going
god! Yeah,
to
let's
New
talk
Orleans,
about
man.
that. When he said those Texas shows were canceled, my heart was
Yeah, what a
like,
bummer.
oh man. I said that's it. He ain't gonna come down to New Orleans just for the Saturday show. Thank goodness. Because I was scared because they still didn't sell tickets to that New Orleans. They still don't have the tickets for sale for that New Orleans show. And I'm like come on. I even messaged the place on Instagram. Hey, when y'all selling when the tickets are gonna go on sale? We have a lot of people coming down from all over. and they're coming to see this. They never responded yet. So whenever he talked about those shows being canceled, I kind of panicked. It was like, oh shit. I know Angelo and already bought their tickets, and it's like, and
I was just automatically thankful that I planned on going to the New Orleans show, because if that would have got canceled and I wasn't going to the New Orleans show, I'd have been really devastated, especially after all this crap happening to me.
I know, yeah.
But I'm thankful.
And it's really sad. I mean, it's not his, and I could understand his thing too. I mean, he's on the bill with these people, and he probably would play like Santos, where he's playing in New Orleans, is a smaller place, and I'm sure these places he was playing with Blasters was a little bit bigger.
Well,
and,
if they're the headliners, he can't step up and be the headliner. Like, the people bought tickets to see them. They didn't buy tickets to see Clownvis. Like, some people did, but most of them didn't.
Yeah, so I'm still glad he's coming down to New Orleans, and maybe he'll give us, I don't know, we'll see what. I'm glad he's still coming down to New Orleans.
There you go, a little catch up. You have a little tartar sauce.
Oh, you're doing a little Ken. You're doing a little Ken ketchup right there, huh?
Where's Ken at? Where does Ken live at? I just saw the comment about Ken.
Ken lives in North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think Ken's coming down to New Orleans. He's talking about coming down to New Orleans. I know he's going to Chicago. He'll probably see you, Shane, over there.
Yeah.
So
I would love. When's your show, Shayna?
Next couple weeks.
Okay.
That's exciting.
Nice.
I would be so excited to see, like, just be going to a show and seeing Clownvis. How fun.
I never seen Clownvis live yet, so.
Oh, man.
Neither have I.
Nice.
That's fun.
Yeah, he's great. I mean, obviously, you're not surprised to hear he's great, but
come on. Who is this fellow you're talking about? That's great.
This Clownvis, the person whose show we are the after show.
I never heard of him. Is he really that
clownfish?
Yeah,
clownfish. I don't know. He's this clown Elvis impersonator.
Wow.
Sounds like a cop.
Yeah. Yeah. What is he? Is it? Do you think he's really Elvis dressed like a clown and he can't show his true identity? Does he? Do you think he's a reptile?
I think he's Elvis reincarnated.
There you go.
Maybe he's Andy Kaufman. Really throw a twist in it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That'd be hard to believe.
That would be hilarious.
He loved Elvis.
You come to find out. Yeah, everybody. Hey, let me reveal something. I'm really Andy Kaufman. Hey.
That would just make 0 sense, which I guess that way it makes the most sense.
Well, who's Tony Clifton these days then?
Wait, Harold.
Who's what? I'm sorry.
Who's Tony Clifton then?
Tony Clifton.
Well, that's always been a question. Oh, Neil Hamburger. Yeah, really, Neil Hamburger for sure. Yeah.
Tradition has been carried.
Can we do the rant that we talked about that we had to keep rescheduling here?
Oh yeah. People might want to join on this too.
Ready?
So, let me have a FU moment before we do this.
And then we have a special rant.
Yes, me and
I'm gonna keep eating.
We're gonna do a rant debate, and maybe.
It is a little bit of a debate.
Yeah, maybe you guys could join in.
It's a debate because Harold's on the other side.
I know, but I don't find it serious enough.
Damn debate. I take it serious. When you brought this up, whenever you brought this up, I'm jumping on y'all. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, Jen and Ramona?
All right, go pee.
Want to join me? Y'all did on the cruise ship. Want to join me?
You better go, Harold. It's not late enough for that.
We did. I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah. The coating of this corn dog, it's like they wrapped it in a piece of white bread.
Man, I'm so hungry
it's
now.
Good. I know, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Has it got flavor on the outside of it at least? Or is it just bread?
It's
good.
And that's the thing. It's like, I don't think it's bread. I think it's coating, but it's just like so bready and voluptuous, I guess.
Do you think tartar sauce would taste good with it?
Probably.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
But I'm gross like that. I'm a mayonnaise eating bitch. I'll dip my whole
Oh, I love mayonnaise.
I like a white
I'm not a fan of tartar sauce.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
I
like
can't do
neutral.
tartar
I used
sauce.
to hate mayonnaise, but I'm okay with it. What did you say, Seaver?
I said I never really do tartar sauce. I had a
Yeah,
fillet
me
of fish
neither.
once. It had it on there.
It's good.
Once.
It wasn't
I mean, I
bad
can
on
I
eat
a
love
it,
fillet of fish.
just not really a big fan of it. And
Of-
mayonnaise,
of-
I don't like.
Really?
Yeah, the only way I can eat mayonnaise is with tuna fish sandwiches.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. Like a tuna salad?
Is tartar sauce a lot of mayonnaise or
Yeah.
something?
I'll eat it.
Yeah.
Huh?
What tartar sauce? What's the or what's the?
We're not arguing.
I love tartar sauce. I'll be honest with you. I love tartar
Oh
sauce.
wow, you must be passionate if you came running back to talk about it.
I couldn't even hear. I heard Steven talking
Your
about
tartar sauce senses were tingling.
Yeah, I love tartar sauce myself. I mean, I make my own homemade tartar sauce.
Yeah. And what do you use to make that?
Mayonnaise. You put mayonnaise, a little bit horseradish, put a little bit mustard, put a little
You use
relish. I
pickles?
put some.
Oh,
I put some Vidalia onions. I put a little bit some onion.
Of the relish.
What's that? What's that, Lucas?
Oh, I was saying nice. That sounds
Oh.
great.
It does sound great.
Yeah, it is
Honestly.
good. It is good.
I use Long John Silver's malt vinegar on my fish. I
Oh,
get
that's
the
good.
bottle.
Oh,
My
I
mom-
love malt vinegar on fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, people eat crabs and they have like people can't eat crawfish and crabs. Crawfish and they wanted vinegar. They like to dip their crawfish and crabs.
Oh,
in
that's
vinegar.
interesting.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Are you
Mama-
offended by that?
No, I don't get.
Okay.
If you want to ruin your own, if you want to ruin a good crawfish I cook for you, that's your business. I mean, I'm not. But my son-in-law, like he likes crab claws and like he likes to dip it in vinegar. So I don't care
Wow.
for it. I mean, I like
I never
people dip
would have
them in
thought
butter.
to dip like non-fried stuff in vinegar.
butter too.
That's
yeah.
why I like the vinegar because it's like cuts through the fat, I guess.
Yeah, vinegar's okay, I guess, but I'm not a big vinegar. I like pickles, but I just don't care for vinegar as much as.
Yeah, it's not. Oh, we know because you ate those nasty vinegar eggs.
Yeah, I don't care for vinegar too much. The only thing vinegar is good for me is to unclog a sink.
I was disappointed I couldn't
Yeah.
taste vinegar in those pickled eggs. I was thinking they were going to be vinegar.
Mine did. Yeah, you never heard of that? You put a little bit baking soda and you.
Yeah,
put,
I'm bad at that kind of stuff. That's good to know. Thank you. You like a
And-
volcano?
and-
You make a volcano?
Yeah, and then
Okay.
one good thing, I just had a FU moment. I had to go take a break and pee. I did enter for a contest, and Jen probably saw it from Bush Beer. They have a
I
new
entered
thing.
it too.
Yeah, you entered it too. They have a new thing.
You
it's
tagged
called a
me.
pea- Yeah. I did tag you. I'm sorry. There's a pea kit. It comes with a funnel. And a beer can, but it's Bush instead of Keystone. And it comes with the funnel, and you just go and do your business right there. Do it in the can, and it comes with its own cap, and you close it up, and you give it to some bum in the street, and you say,
Well,
"Hey,
that's the
man,
thing. What do you do with it? Like, I don't think this is really like. What do you send it back to them? That's people should start sending the cans to their place. I think that'd be really funny.
Well, you take it later.
I mean,
This is what you do.
in
You
a-
pour it down the sink. All right. You pour it all over your dirty dishes. You pour
Okay, and then yeah, exactly. Right in your dishwasher. It's because
It's
the
a metaphor
business
for
like
Bush
that-
beer itself.
Yeah. Or if you've only been drinking Bush beer, it's basically the same thing. Enjoy.
I can't
For a
wait. I can't
blind
wait to
taste
get it.
test.
Yeah. I'm not paying $20 for it. I'm not
I
paying
know. I
$20.
saw it and I was like, oh, I wonder how much. But there's no price. I wouldn't buy that. Like I was like, I don't know why I checked.
But if they're gonna give me one for free, I'll be happy to do an experiment right here and pee in it, do the funnel right there.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm sure we all really want to see that.
Matt does, and I'm sure Angelo does.
Whoa.
Angelo might. Yeah, we're not going to count that out.
I'll be bringing to New Orleans and do a
Oh,
real life
perfect.
demonstration. In New
Yeah,
Orleans.
hopefully we both win them, and then we could just like, yeah.
I was
give you a
gonna,
full
I was gonna do
range.
it right there in the hotel lobby. I was just gonna.
That's gonna really be great. Thanks. We're all gonna get kicked out. Harold's pissing in the lobby again.
Who are you going to goof on with the can of Bush?
I don't know. There's someone who might be coming who definitely likes to ask people to buy them beers. So No, do not give Ken a can of piss.
Oh
Literally.
well, I'm gonna put that in my fridge. I'm gonna put that in my fridge, get it all nice and chilled, and say, "Hey, dude, hey, have a
Put it in
bush
a.
for
You
me."
gotta get like a craft beer can and put it.
Yeah,
in it.
yeah.
And they have those like cap things on it too.
Yeah,
Like, this is the best beer I've ever had.
And you'll be saying, "Man, this tastes like cat piss." I said, "No, that tastes like Harold Dufresne's piss."
It tastes like Cajun piss.
That's asparagus, baby.
Oh, I'm gonna make sure I have a big plate of asparagus for lunch.
Oh. You are a sick man.
That's the fresh hops.
Ooh, ain't nothing like going to the restroom after you had asparagus. Just a treat, double treat.
A treat. That's the way to put it.
Clean your system out. I love asparagus.
Me too. I love asparagus.
I do
Makes me
too.
feel. Yeah, it makes me feel
Yeah, me too.
healthy. Yeah, it makes me feel
Never
healthy.
eaten
Like,
it.
oh, that's
You, I
good.
don't think
Oh.
you would like it.
Oh, asparagus is awesome. Why would you like?
Yeah, it is.
Well, if you're someone who doesn't really like vegetables that much, it's a kind of. a
Well,
weird
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And it makes your
Oh.
piss smell weird. That's like that's the reason to do it. Honestly, if you're gonna try it, just to
Oh,
see
I
what
love
makes
it.
smell
Yeah, I
like.
love it. It makes me feel. I feel like my kidneys are still working. Oh, my kidneys are still working.
It
Great.
doesn't. I don't think it does that. I think it just smells. Like I don't think it's cleaning you out.
Oh no, I know, but in my mind it is. It's like
It drinks some cranberry juice.
I eat like corn and potatoes. That's about it.
Oh, corn and potato. You don't eat meat. You eat meat, right?
No,
Oh,
I mean,
for
as far as
veggies. Oh,
vegetables
veggies,
go.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
the man only eats corn and potatoes.
Yeah.
That is it.
But Betty, that's the
Other than that,
fun.
it's cheeseburgers and tacos.
Yeah, Betty, that's the fun. If you put that thing and you put the can and you
Yeah,
close it back
Russian
up,
roulette.
and then at the end of the night, you're really drinking like about 10 or 11 beers, and you just reach in there. Is it gonna
Yeah,
be
you're
piss?
not even looking.
Yeah, you just pour it in your Cuphead cup. You don't look, and you just take your can.
You would notice.
Like
You
Russian
would-
roulette.
If
It's like
you if you poured that in the Cuphead cup, you would notice that weird color and no fizz.
I don't know. You ever saw Keystone pour it in the in Keystone Light pour it in a
I mean, I
clear
have,
cup?
but
It's
not
about
live.
the same. Yeah, but it's about the same color. So probably about the same thing.
Shayna,
All right, Ramona,
we
you're
gotta,
back.
Shayna, we gotta show our shirts at the same time. We're wearing the
Oh, you have
classic.
the Brainy and Squeeb. Oh,
Oh wow.
Hey.
nice.
Yeah,
I have
wasn't
a clown
that those are
shirt
Steve's
today.
Oh
designs,
yeah,
no?
like
Yeah,
Yeah.
I almost never have a clown shirt, but I do tonight.
Yeah, I
Oh,
got one
sweet.
too.
I have that one too.
Nice.
Hey, I'm double
yeah, I
dipping.
have the
I'm double dipping. I'm Harold Dufresne. I double dip all the time. I got my St. Louis Cardinals and my Clownfish.
Oh,
shirt.
Yes.
mine's coming in the middle.
Yeah, double dipping.
Okay.
If I'd have been triple dipping, I would have wear my sweatpants, my Clownfish sweatpants. But
Oh,
I
I
I'm
know.
wearing
I
a-
always had the hoodie on.
We
a
got
Murder by
Lucas.
Death t-shirt, and they just announced their new tour today. It's going to be late summer, and they are coming to St. Louis to the Red Flag where Clownvis played.
oh,
So I'm stoked about
Oh
that.
yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
yep, Murder
You
by
saw them
Death.
there, Harold.
Yeah, Murder by Debt. Did you ever see the movie Murder by Debt? That's a good movie. 1976.
That's where they got their name from.
Yeah.
Yep.
I figured that. Yeah.
That's a
That's
great
a good
movie.
movie.
It's
Yeah, it's a great movie.
it's basically the movie that Clue pretty much,
Yeah.
like took like you're like, hey, let's do this.
Yeah. Peter Sellers was so
Yeah.
funny. Oh my god.
Amazing.
And Peter Falk and Truman
Yep.
Capote. And I mean, it's just a great movie.
Yeah,
All right.
it's a lineup
Yeah, and
of
Ramona-
actors.
Yes. Yes.
Did y'all see Mr. Bones has his Dark Lotus jersey on?
I was
Yeah.
definitely checking out. That was a nice jersey.
It
Really
really
good
is.
shape
Hell
too.
yeah.
That is really cool.
All
That's
right.
old school.
All right. So let's go with this. You ready, Jen and Ramona?
Yeah, do you want me
Let's,
to give it? Do you want me to like start it?
no,
Do you
we're
want to
gonna-
play the song?
Oh, we're playing the song.
Oh, the song, that's right.
Somebody-
I'm literally working on I'm gonna add more videos
Okay.
so it's not just Aaron in this.
Okay, and whatever picture you want me to show, because I know we have a lot on here.
Oh,
So-
you could just keep showing all of them like
Okay.
randomly. It doesn't.
So here we go. Let's do this, and Jen's gonna start it off, and I'll do. It's point counterpoint. It should say it's not a rant. It should be point counterpoint from with Harold Dufresne and Jen and Ramona. But
Okay, that's
Ran away. You can ran away, rant all day if you want to.
I don't want to show it again. All right. So here's Jen's big rant. Here we go. I'm gonna put one.
I
picture
have
up
to
and
say
you
it
go
was
from
really
there.
Ramona. Ramona
Okay.
is the one who brought it up,
Okay.
but I agree.
All right.
So this is
so
about like Bloody Marys with like a bunch of stupid shit on top of them.
like that.
Oh, good lord.
It's just ridiculous. And listen, I just want to start by saying I'm not a drinker. I've never had a Bloody Mary. I don't really have a horse in the race. It just is so fucking funny to me.
Oh my
Like,
goodness.
That one's cute. That one's cute. The little
I'm
soft shell
just
crab
like,
one is cute.
what
That one's
is
cute.
this?
I like that. Like what?
What?
Whoa.
Hey, look at that. It has a pizza, a whole pizza.
Wait, this is for real?
I know.
That was a
no,
glass net
all right.
tipping over.
It's
All
probably
right.
like $100. It's like a food
Yeah,
challenge
I'm sure it is
almost.
$100.
Well, that's a
Well-
picture. Like that, you could tell that's a picture. But there's like
Yeah.
a whole. What is that? A turkey?
It's, look at
Yeah.
that. It's ridiculous.
They got a breakfast
I'm
sandwich
mad
on
about
there.
it.
Look at this one.
Oh, that's a certain. That's someone is.
Yeah, I'll
that's-
bring that up in
But
one
that's
second.
like a normal size.
That's the one that Harold got.
Show the normal one again.
This one?
That's fine.
Yeah, that's the one that
not
Harold
bad.
got. But it is. Look at. I love that little
It's
guy.
cute.
I love the little
love
guy
it.
on top.
That's cute. That's just
Is that
adorable.
bacon?
There's nothing wrong. It has a pretzel.
That pizza one is ridiculous.
Well,
Is that a big
all right,
piece of salami?
yeah, let
Wait,
me
go back to that one. Go back to that one you were just
It
on.
had a baby corn.
Yeah.
sticking
Can we
off
talk
the
about this one that
side.
has a literal bucket of mussels like hanging off the side of it?
Now, I'll do my counterpoint. Can I do my counterpoint, please?
Yeah, go ahead.
Please. First off, Bloody Marys are fantastic.
Okay.
Bloody Marys are like besides beer, I love a Bloody Mary. Okay, I love
too.
them with alcohol. I love them without alcohol. Lucas, do you love Bloody Mary?
I love Bloody Marys.
Yeah, me too. I don't know if anybody else.
I want to just interject and say that I do love V8. So
Yeah.
I'll drink some V8.
I do
So
too.
that's
I love
like
V8.
I love
Right.
V8 too.
Is it close?
Yeah, but
Yep.
yeah, it's a little bit more spicy. It's just a little bit more spicy,
Okay.
and I like it. I like a virgin Bloody Mary. I don't know Seaver or Matt if y'all drink. Matt, I don't think you drink. But
Nah,
my
I'm
point.
not a
Okay,
Bloody
some
Mary
of these
fan.
pictures, yeah, I'll admit, like which one had the pizza? Like this. I don't think this is a real Bloody Mary. Be honest with you, okay? I don't think no place is serving
Right.
a Bloody Mary with spaghetti on top.
I mean,
never saw it.
honestly, I'll
That's not
tell you right
spaghetti,
now,
that's fried
Harold.
onions.
Yeah.
My
Sorry,
favorite
go
Bloody
ahead.
Mary is I do like to snack on something out of my Bloody Mary, and it can do simple. Give me a strip of bacon, a pickle, and some olives. I'm good. Maybe some pepperoncinis.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm good with
Yeah.
that, but I'll be honest with you. I don't mind if they'll give me something like this too. Now I'm not gonna.
What
I'm
with the whole
cheap.
chicken on
I
top
mean-
of it?
Yeah, I'm cheap. I'm not gonna pay for something like this.
yeah, but then you got to have a plate on the side to put all the.
well.
That's a whole meal, literally.
Well, okay,
Like two
okay,
people.
okay. Well, let me tell you. Let me ask you that. So if you go to a restaurant and you say, "Well, I like a Bloody Mary," but man, I want some chicken and I want a pizza, and you say, I can't decide.
Burger
This
one,
one,
yeah.
this one. I want burgers and a Bloody Mary. Well, here, sir, you can have this and some spaghetti. It looks like, and some chicken legs. It looks like there.
Yeah,
was
well,
com-
legs.
Completely oblivious to these Bloody Marys. I did not know
No,
they
this
even
one.
made Bloody Marys.
Now
Like,
this one right here.
This is
one,
cute.
I've had one. I've had this. I don't know where this is, but I've had a. Not, it wasn't exact, but I had the soft shell crab with the olive eyes, and I had
Yeah,
this one before.
I could do that one. The celery stick is just like and that's the most common thing in Bloody Marys. I think it's such a waste. Like,
I like a celery stick.
we throw some peanut butter on it, I'll eat it. But
I'm not a fan
That
of
was
Bloody
your
Marys,
Mary.
but I'm a big fan of gimmicks. And
Yeah,
those are
Okay.
gimmick drinks. That's not something
is
you're
true.
gonna order at any given time.
yeah.
That's a
You're
good
ordering
point.
that for the goof.
well,
Yeah, and-
out of the
Definitely.
pictures that you presented, I'm going to vote for the crab one.
But this is the one I had. Now this is the good.
Oh, that was actually yours.
Yes.
Look at the
that
whole
was one.
lime. I just want to talk about the whole giant, the entire. No, it's not giant. It's a small lime, but there is
Yeah.
an entire lime.
Yeah, they
What
had
is
that
that
little.
pink
uncut.
thing?
The what?
What is that pink thing that the straw's coming out of?
Oh,
A salami.
pepperoni.
Oh.
Salami,
I
yeah.
think it was. There's a pickle in there. There's bacon. Bacon is always great in a Bloody Mary. You
Yeah,
gotta
I
have
bet.
bacon.
Yeah,
That's a
bacon's.
little cocktail wiener
You know-
on top.
I'm not big on the lime and lemon in it.
I like
that's-
the lemon. I like the lemon. I like a little.
He
squirt
likes
of
all the
lemon on top.
fixins.
Yeah,
That
I
looks more
that.
like a cup of tea or something with
Yeah,
a
it
bunch
was
of
good.
shit in it.
And
I
look,
would love to see a cup of tea with all that
I
garbage
know.
on top
and
of
look,
it.
look at the top.
Salami
Look at the top. The top is a
A
little
Cajun
onion.
lunch.
It's so
You got
cute.
your-
I love.
got his tongue
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, that was good. That was like a little cocktail wiener on top of
So
that.
cute.
That was
So
good.
cute.
It's like
I'm just saying. I would if somebody. I'm not gonna. If I go to a place and somebody it says, "Hey, Harold, you want a Bloody Mary? You want to split? You want a Bloody Mary with a hamburger on top and pizza?" I say, "Yeah, I'll take it, please." Now
Would you
I
match
prefer.
one with the whole pizza?
I don't know if I could finish it. Tell you the truth, and I'm not gonna pay for it. But I would turn it away. Okay, I would have turned it away, and that's my
Yeah.
point. I would have turned it away.
Honestly,
That's not what we're saying,
I know,
Harold.
well,
That's not
It
helpful.
does get old. And look,
I was gonna say, obviously, I agree with you. If someone put a big bunch of free food in front of me, I'm not gonna turn it away.
but yeah, look, I admit.
Oh, funny.
Yeah, this.
And I
something
will
like
say,
this. Yeah.
oh, good.
I want to say that I didn't bring it up because the Bloody Marys are enough of a point on their own. But as a side rant, I also hate milkshakes that do this, where they have those giant milkshakes that have
yeah.
like 6 donuts and a
I
whole
never had
cake
that.
and like all that stuff on it. I
I
hate
never
that
had
because
that.
it's just
That
annoying.
Yeah,
I
a
never-
brownie,
It's the
a
same
piece
thing.
of cake, maybe a
Yeah.
slice of
I
a
need to
scoop
get out
of
more.
ice
I
cream.
don't get all of
Hey,
this is new to me.
Harold,
Look at that whole.
What's up,
look at that
It's a
sandwich.
whole
Onion
small
rings.
snub on there.
it has
There's like
onion
another
rings
bloody. Wait, go
and
back.
chicken wings.
Go back. There's
I
like
like the
another Bloody Mary on top. What is that?
Yeah, you're right. There is.
Oh, it is. And a bag of fries.
How you gonna have another Bloody Mary on there?
and a whole lime. All right, now there, I admit, I'm gonna admit when I'm wrong, but that is overboard. I don't.
That's
think
fake.
this is real. Yeah,
would
I
tip
don't
over.
think this is real.
Well, I'm
I
sure
think
like
the
that's
bag of
really a
fries
real
and the
picture.
Bloody
of
That's
Bloody
not
Mary
real.
behind it.
Oh my god.
Harold, I got a
fries,
question
yeah.
for you.
Yes.
Do you like the pickled green beans in your Bloody Mary? Have you had
Oh,
those?
yes. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
That's a
Yes.
good addition.
That is.
Give me
I
some
never-
bacon and some pickled green beans.
I have the pickled green beans in my fridge just for the Bloody Marys.
We never had all
Oh,
these.
I-
You guys always talk
Yeah.
about this pickled stuff. We don't have that. Like I never had these
Oh, my
pickled green
goodness.
beans and carrots and stuff. Like I never got
Yeah.
to try it. So
Um,
I gotta try that, Teaver.
and Joe Kelly
Gave
gave me a
little-
Oh,
oh
what?
yeah.
Angela, what? I'm sorry.
no, I said Banjo Kelly gave me a jar, but someone else was speaking. I
Oh.
wanted them to speak.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, we're good.
Okay.
Yeah. So they
But you-
gave y'all.
Pickled green beans, yeah.
Oh yeah, we have that in the store over here, and I get them at the farmers market when we go. They're really
So good.
Yeah, and I like asparagus. I like anything pickled in my Bloody Mary. And I'll be honest with you, I like Lucas. When I fix me one in my house, I don't go cook me a hamburger and put it in my Bloody Mary. All right, I don't. If I fix me one
No.
in my house, I'll put me like if I have a piece of bacon, I'll put a crawfish. I put crawfish in there before.
Oh, that sounds perfect.
Yeah. Or oyster. You get an oyster,
Yes.
you take out a shot of oyster, and you take the Bloody
oh
Mary.
baby, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I
I'm
like,
not
I
saying
like,
no to that.
and pickles and olives. Yes, I like that. Yeah.
Poor Matt has to eat now.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm hungry
that
now.
was kind of ridiculous.
I know.
I admit
I
it.
hope I still have some of this stuff left. This
Oh, I gotta shake it. get
I had
get
a
all the
bunch of
rest
crackers
out.
with that on it earlier.
I got this
I haven't
close
eaten
to
that in years,
ordering
I just
some.
love it.
I got this close to ordering some Taco Bell or White Castle to be delivered about 10 minutes ago. While talking to you guys, I was looking at my phone. And I was like, no, I don't need it tonight. I need to go to sleep.
Stop yourself.
Yeah,
Probably
but
regret
the
it.
point.
Tacos for dinner
Let's
tonight.
just say the Bloody Mary argument. Bloody Marys are good. Yeah, they can get ridiculous, but I would never turn one down if they would give it to me. And you know what?
Fair enough.
The bad thing about me, I guess maybe I'm getting older, and like if I go, I used to like a Bloody Mary in the airplane, and I used to like a Bloody Mary, like in a airport bar a lot.
Yeah.
They're expensive, but
Totally.
I like them there. But my
Perfect.
stomach doesn't agree with me sometimes anymore. It's like I can't. do it. And they have a place. And maybe if somebody takes a ride with me, comes get the crawfish, we're probably going to pass in front of it. There's a place called Frank's that has like supposed to have the world's best Bloody Mary. It's zing zang in them. Yeah,
Please sign me up.
it's a zing zang. They don't do nothing to it. Oh,
It's a
this is
zing
the
zang.
best. It's a zing zang. Yeah,
But it's fun. It's fun that they claim it.
yeah, it's funny they claim and they.
I
do
know.
put
Yeah, you got to try it, right?
Yeah, they do put pickles in there, and they put the green beans, and they put the the normal stuff in there. So.
Harold, I want to be involved in every step of the crawfish. Just so you know.
Oh, good,
So
good.
I'll volunteer to have a zing zang.
Are you gonna take the toothbrush and clean each individual crawfish?
If you
That's
want me
how I
to,
do it.
and you use floss and you pet them and wash them each with a separate crawfish towel.
And we take them home with us before and take care of them, and then we
Keep them in the aquarium for a month.
yeah. No.
Hey, love you guys. I'm going to bed. Got a big
All
day
right,
tomorrow.
Right.
Thanks for coming on, my man.
Yes,
Hey, look,
have a great
you and your
time.
daughter have a
Yes.
blast tomorrow, man. You
I'll
and your
share some
daughter have a
photos
I hope
with
you
you
have
next
fun.
time for sure.
All right,
We're
that
gonna-
sounds great. I wish I'd be
we're gonna
there.
have a blast.
And congratulations on the great ticket. We love you,
Yeah,
man.
definitely.
Yep. Thank you. I love you all. And have a
right.
good night.
Cheers.
Yeah, Harold, wear that shirt that jersey to work tomorrow.
I will. In fact, I'm about to take
With
it off because
nothing
it's kind
else.
of hot in here. I don't want to start sweating in it, and they'll be all.
Yeah.
sweaty
Keep
for
it
work,
nice
you know?
and fresh for tomorrow.
Yeah, because it smells good. My wife uses a good powder or good one.
That's nice.
All right. Good night.
All
Good
Look at
night.
All right. Good night, guys.
All right.
Appreciate you all.
Yeah, appreciate you coming on. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Matt, what are you eating?
Polish pickle.
Oh, Polish
Oh,
pickle. I'm gonna
nice.
take this off so I can wear this.
Polish
tomorrow.
pickleicious. I know. I'm about to take my sweater off too. I'm hot.
Yeah.
Here, hold my shirt.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't want a free show over here. You keep-
No.
There's a G-rated show. You don't want to.
Yeah, we're not.
G-rated. Yeah.
Ah! I lost my headphone.
Yeah. So how are those Polish pickles? They're
Man,
Polish.
I love Polish pickles.
Ooh, Policious.
Policious.
I like
Polish
that.
picklicious.
Polish
I've always loved
picklicious.
Polish pickles. I like dill pickles the best, but my second favorite is Polish.
I like them all. Yeah, I like them all.
What's the difference in Polish?
The Polish is like way different. It's like they're kind of hot. They got those peppers in there, and I don't know how to explain it. It's just not as
It's
sour.
a different flavor. Yeah, it's a different
Yeah,
flavor. It's hard to explain pickle flavors. You know, it's like if
Yeah.
you got sweet and hot. You got Polish. You got kosher. You
Nothing-
got dill.
it's nothing like a dill pickle. It's more like
No, it's a different taste. It's
a hot pickle, but it's like how Harold's saying. There's a distinct taste to it. You can't.
yeah, it's
really-
not like a kosher either. It's not like a kosher pickle. You know, kosher pickle's
Are
different.
they
than-
like not put in vinegar? Is it put in something else? Or there different additives to the?
I think it's
the-
still vinegar. It's just not as vinegary tasting for some reason. I guess
Yeah.
the peppers
Yeah.
in there overpower it or something.
Yeah, and like dill is like more dill that
It's,
dill sour flavor kind of. But
Yeah,
Polish
yeah,
is
like
more
sharp.
subdued. Yeah, it's
Try
it's
some
weird.
Fever. Get you some Polish pickles. You might like them.
Yeah,
Maybe
sell 'em
worth a
all
shot.
over. Yeah,
You can flush them down the toilet if you
I
want.
hate those bread and butter pickles. I could never eat them for the longest time, but every now and then they'll be like on a chicken sandwich.
yeah. I
They're
like
pretty good.
I like
don't
bread and
like-
butter. I
I don't
bread
like
and
sweet pickles. I can't eat sweet.
butter. I like
pickles.
sweet pickle. I like them all. Just give me a freaking
Certain ones. Depends
Yeah.
on how sweet, but yeah.
yeah. just
We
give
feel
me a
your
pick-
passion, Harold.
Yeah.
Give me a pickle.
I'm a dill guy.
It's just
Me
nice
too.
to have all
Dill's the
that
best.
variety. It's like a whole world of pickles out there.
Yeah, you know what I like to do? I like to take a big dill pickle, scoop it all out, put a Polish pickle in there, scoop that out, put a kosher in there, scoop that
Put a
out,
gherkin.
and put a gherkin and put a little sweet pickle right there. I just have it's like my bloody
You gotta
Mary.
end.
Pile them all up.
You gotta end with the capers. The caper
Yeah.
goes in the middle of all
One
of it.
little caper.
I still got my jar of capers in the fridge. I
Ooh,
paid
capers
$1
delicious.
for it. Yeah,
You better eat
Honestly,
those. They don't last
I know,
that long
it's-
once we open them.
I know it's like you know they're good, but it's not like my go-to snack. You know what it is?
Oh,
like
really?
Yeah.
No, yeah.
I gave my
Oh my
dad
God.
a jar of capers, and he loves them. He like eats them in his salad all the time now.
Nice.
Oh, I'll eat them in my salad.
Caper's delicious.
The problem with me is I haven't been eating salads lately, and that's why that's why I need to start trying to eat salads. And I haven't been eating those salads. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna eat a salad, and then my wife cooked, and she's cooking chicken and dumplings tomorrow. That's real healthy.
Oh wow.
I want it. Not healthy.
Did you tell your dad you crushed a jar of them, Matt?
I didn't tell him.
You didn't?
You did
Nah,
not?
my dad doesn't really have much of a sense of humor.
Gotcha.
So if I told him that, he'd probably just think I'm nuts or something. So I didn't.
Yeah, like why? We do
I mean,
too,
he
but that's
does
why
have
we
a
like
sense of
you.
humor. It's just not like that. His sense of humor is like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just way different than mine.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
get that.
he's more into Abbott and Costello.
Yeah, Red Skeleton and Three Stooges type of
There
guy.
you
I know.
go.
You ever notice?
I can
do
get
you
along
ever-
with that.
Yeah, do you ever notice I had a guy, I hate to even talk about work, but they don't watch. But anyway, had a guy come in today. He's always like down on his luck. Like he had to come in for training today, and like they come in like no sense of humor, like whatsoever. Like you try to tell him a joke, it's like just so depressed. It's like, man, it's like, how can you go through life without a smile on your face and laughing?
Unhealthy.
Yeah, and laughing, and is your life that bad that you're not smiling and laughing and just depresses? You know, it's like I told my wife after you left.
Think about the people that are like in really bad situations or living conditions that still have a sense of
Mhm.
humor. And
Oh,
still
yeah.
kinda like, it's like,
Yeah.
I aspire to be like them, man. 'Cause
Yeah, I mean,
life's too short to be pissed off all the time, man. That's what I've
yeah,
learned.
yeah, and they're not really pissed. He's not really pissed off. It's just like woe is me, woe is me. You know, nothing ever happens to me. You know, I have to do this. I did. And it's like, man, you gotta lighten up in life. You know, I don't know.
I'm too
That's
pissed
true.
off for life to be this short.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Siva. We're going to talk a little wrestling. What about a little wrestling?
What about it?
What about what did you think about that? Well, I mean, you and I talked a little bit about. I mean, we talked about the Stone Cold Steve Austin and Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
What did
Did you see him
think
with
of it?
Vince?
Did you see him with Vince? Yeah. Did you see Stone Cold
Yes,
Steve Austin with Vince?
I did catch the Vince, the Knoxville fight, the Vince fight,
Oh man.
and the Brock Lesnar fight.
Yeah. Yeah. What?
But I don't
Vince-
think I saw any other fights.
Yeah. Vince really did not take that stunner too well.
Oh, but it was amazing.
It was
It
amazing.
perfect. Because he took the
And he
first
has
one
never taken a
poorly.
stunner well. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. Oh no! He took the first one so poorly, like pretty much missed it. For him to take the last one worse than anybody's ever taken one.
Ever. I know when Harold was like saying how bad, I'm like, no, he takes every stunner bad. And then I watched that video and I was like,
Oh.
wow, he brought it to a new level.
Even Stone Cold was laughing.
Oh,
Yeah,
but I mean,
he's
we got to
also,
look
like-
at it. I mean, the man's
Yeah.
probably close to 80. I mean, it'd be like
He's
like
76.
yeah,
That's still
I
an
mean,
advanced
come
age,
on.
regardless.
I mean, I can't. I tell you what. Who?
Yeah, I couldn't
mean,
do that shit.
I hate to
I guess I
bring
could
this
maybe
to-
take a stunner.
Yeah, I hate to bring wrestling talk, but you know who had fun with that match, and really he's and
Pat McAfee.
yes, he has no reason in the world to be on an announcer. He has no reason in the world to be in the ring.
Oh,
Somebody said that he makes $30 million a year with DraftKings.
Wow.
Damn.
Sir,
That's
30
fucking
yes,
insane,
$30
dude. Yeah, he
million
does not. He
with
just enjoys
DraftKings.
this shit.
Why would you need
Yeah.
to make? Why would you need to go on be an announcer or be in the ring?
Damn,
unless
Harold,
you
what can
really,
we do that?
really love
How do
it?
we
I
get
know,
signed
me
to
too.
DraftKings?
I would love to make 3,000 with DraftKings. What the hell?
Can we start a
30
sports team?
And why did Vince trust this random guy well enough to do all of this?
Oh, I know. Well, it's just
What he
love.
was saying on his little podcast show he does.
Yeah, I mean,
He was
it
like,
must
I
be-
had no business doing this. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah. it must be. It's just the love of the sport. It's the love.
Yeah,
of
Yeah.
and
what he
that's really,
has.
I respect that a lot. I knew nothing about him. I was just like, because I don't watch it, but I guess it was the first night, Saturday, and I saw him. He was commentating with Michael Cole, and I was like, "Who the fuck is this guy?"
Yeah, he's
Wearing
really
a full.
good too. He's
He
really
looked like
good.
Jerry Lawler. He did not look. He does not look like Jerry Lawler. But the last time I watched Jerry Lawler was with Michael Cole. So I'm like, what? It's like a similar outfit. I'm like, what did he go in like a shrinker? Like, and it became
Yeah, he
So
does.
mini Jerry
Oh,
Lawler.
Steve
And he was
Templer is
amazing
right.
on
Yeah, Pat
commentary in the
Rule.
Knoxville.
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I missed that match. I was really upset when I turned it on and noticed I missed it. I was really sad.
I heard
And
Knoxville.
Bill will be back.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't give it away.
He loves.
No, I
wrestling.
took go for it. It's been
He
days.
does.
You can
Pat
say
Well, I heard.
it.
I heard he beat Sammy Hagar, whatever his name is.
Oh, now that would be a
I
match.
would love to
Sammy
see.
Hagar
Mouth
versus-
trap.
Now
I
that
heard
would
he
be a
beat him
match.
with a little help from the old Jackass boys.
Oh yeah, but
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
Sami Zayn. It wasn't Sammy Hagar.
Oh,
Yeah,
I wish it was Sammy
that was a
Hagar.
joke.
I've
That
never
was a
wished
joke.
anything so
Okay.
much.
I
And
knew he wasn't Sammy Hagar.
All right,
I
he can't drive 55, but Sami
I
Zayn can drive 55. Yeah, that
just
was
couldn't remember his last name.
it was good for what it was, and Sami Zayn was a good sport in doing all that with the mouse traps and the giant hand slapping and Sami Zayn. I mean, he sold it real well. And
Fantastically entertaining.
yeah, and that's what Seaver had texted me, and we were texting, and he sent me a message. Seaver, he was like, that was my, that was entertaining. And it really was.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to watch it after this.
That was sports entertainment and perfect Jackass for a
Yeah,
match.
yeah,
Jackass and wrestling go hand in hand. Like
It makes
I've
total
always
sense.
thought.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was
And-
like a Tom Jerry cartoon. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yes, and the crowd went nuts. And that
I'm
and we talk
sure.
about Pat McAfee right there about he was the kicker.
Would you say that's one of the best things that's happened for the WWE lately?
No, I mean it was just.
I mean, it's kind of
in
typical
there.
for them to have
Yeah,
like
it's just in
celebrity
there.
involvement like
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just in there for entertainment purposes.
Yeah.
I don't know, like
Because
from
it
an
gets
outsider.
non-wrestling fans to watch, or it
Yeah.
gets non-WWE fans to watch, whatever,
Yeah, like being a non WWE fan, like from an outsider point of view, I just kind of view it as like I don't know, I don't want to like disrespect it or anything. It just seems like it's not as big as it was before. People
No, it's
people
not.
don't
Oh,
No,
follow
it's
it.
definitely.
nowhere near as good
There's
as it
too
was
much.
in the
There's so much
90s
more
and
out there
stuff.
now.
But yeah, nothing. The problem with
nothing.
entertainment nowadays is nothing's as big as it used to be. I mean, maybe
True.
football. Football probably still
Yeah,
has
certain
that
things.
popularity. But like baseball and basketball, all these things are just.
Mhm.
There's too much other stuff to watch.
Yeah.
There's just
Well, I
streaming.
think
and,
I think the best thing they've done in a while was not in that Stone Cold was having a match at WrestleMania and keeping
Good
that
night,
a
Steve.
surprise.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that was because it was just supposed to be a confrontation.
Yeah. And then when that
Yeah, but I mean,
happened,
we
I
all knew it
popped.
was going to be a match.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Not an official match
Yeah,
like
exactly.
that.
No,
Yeah,
you're right. I
exactly.
didn't think it was going to happen right then. I agree.
I
I
did-
agree.
I
Yeah.
thought honestly,
I mean,
whenever you
not 10 minutes of taking bumps and an actual
I
match.
know,
Yeah,
I
That
know,
was
real
it.
bad.
yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
And then
Did you see,
I didn't expect
Keegan-
him to come out there and get Vince for some reason. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
I
it's
didn't
night
either.
two. He's
No, I
I
didn't
gone.
didn't either. I didn't either. And
We watched. I remember we were watching. Was it after show chat or was it?
Yeah, it
during
was
the
a watch party.
And I
Yeah.
remember watching Harold's live reaction to see. I had to turn it on. I wasn't watching it. Harold was like, "There's some crazy shit going. I can't." He was like, "Oh my god."
I know. I was
He said-
watching. I said, why? I even said, why in the world did I agree to do this show tonight? It was
That's
like,
what I was gonna say.
like I was popping. Like I want to see this. The Brock and Roman Reigns, I could kind of watch like this. But whenever you get a chance to see Stone Cold Steve Austin come out with Vince McMahon, it's like, man, you got to give it your full attention. This is like not gonna happen every week, So you want to
Yeah.
So funny.
watch it. It's something, if you're a wrestling fan, it's special for you.
I
I
was
don't know if
watching it saying, there's no fucking way Vince is about to get in there and have a match with Pat McAfee.
I know, me too. Me too.
Oh, I couldn't believe it.
Me
I think
too.
the
I know. I
commentary
was
said it's 1999 all over again. And I was like, hell yeah, it is.
76 years old. He gets there. I don't know if you watched the Monday Night Raw, but Kevin Owens came out. He had a great explanation. He said, "Yeah, I don't know if you watched it or not, but he was like, yeah, I did make a mistake." He said, "The day before I was lifting weights." He said, "I was lifting weights and I hurt my back." He said, "I should have called off. I should have just canceled everything. But I wasn't thinking." I said, I called out Stone Cold Steve Austin, but my back was Shane. That you saw it.
Yeah.
He said, my back was hurting."
That's
he said,
funny.
"I should have called the whole thing off." But yeah, I admit I lost. But it was because of this. Making it the perfect heel. Not taking, not saying the other band was better. It's just my back was hurting. I was lifting weights.
I know, just so chicken shit.
Yeah.
That's the only way to put it.
And then Elias comes out. I don't know if you saw this, Seaver, but Elias,
Ezekiel,
Elias.
right?
Yeah. Oh my goodness. And
That
saying
was
that
funny.
he was his younger
Oh, is that
brother.
the guitar guy?
Yeah, he shaved his beard and he came
He
out
shaved
saying
his
he was
beard.
his
He
younger
came
brother.
out saying,
Oh my
telling
It was
God.
such a
Kevin
good
Owens-
heel exchange. It was so
Yeah,
good. It was
Kevin
really
Owens was like, "You're
was
Elias."
nice. It's fun to watch.
And Elias was like, "No, I'm not. I'm Elias's younger brother, Ezekiel, whatever his name was." Kevin
So
Owens said,
funny.
"You're a liar." He said, and then he said, "I'm gonna count to 10. I want you out my ring." He counted to 10, and Elias's younger brother didn't get out the ring, and Kevin Owens just threw the mic down and just walked out the ring like pissed off. I don't know. It was weird.
It's so good.
It was really good. I could go for that. I could go for something like that. Somebody
That's
come
why
out
you
and
know.
say they're somebody alter
That's what you're
ego.
doing with Mr. Muscles. It's the same. Every time you're feuding with
What are you
Mr.
talking
Muscles.
about?
No, I'm not saying it's fake. I'm saying it's the same reason that we watch.
Or you're trying to say
Imagine if they
muscles-
filmed some stuff over the last few months, like backstage where Elias attacks Kevin Owens. And so we see Ezekiel in the ring and like Elias attack KevinOwens. And everybody's like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah, like what's real?
I know, yeah, that would be awesome.
The problem though is that he has a beard. Like, how is he gonna?
No,
like,
no,
have to
but
pre-tape a lot.
but Seaver's saying like they tape stuff like they would have thought so much in advance.
Exactly, you
would've
Yeah.
taped
pre-tape it
stuff,
now
like-
and then
like,
wait.
They
Yeah.
don't think that far in advance, Seaver.
No way.
Unfortunately,
No way.
They don't think.
I don't know. They had him going up to his tombstone in a promo. Like they were planning something a while ago.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was really
you're
good.
right.
It was really good. Yeah, it was.
Well, I would like to formally say thanks to Harold for getting me back into wrestling, and then also just always telling me what's happening because I suck at paying attention to it. I wouldn't have known
I
about
just
that.
look at YouTube videos, like
Yeah.
what culture videos and stuff.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
like those. Yeah, they do good videos.
And sometimes it's
Okay,
better
Laura.
to watch this.
We just watched Botchamania. That's the only. I don't know if you guys watch Botchamania.
Yeah, I usually
That's
watch
alright.
Botchamania.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Have you ever watched that, Harold?
No,
Oh, you would like it,
It is
probably.
so
Oh,
funny,
you'll
yeah.
love
You gotta
it,
watch
dude.
Steinermania.
Oh, yeah, that's the
That's the
gateway.
best one. Yeah,
That-
classic. We have some
I-
videos we gotta show you. Not on
okay.
here. Because that guy can't even keep his videos up barely on the internet.
You
Right?
already know Vince comes for him.
Poor Matthew.
24/7. Well, and then they like stole the concept and were like doing it on the network.
They were,
or
yeah, they
something.
were
Yeah.
having like, what was that, Botch Club or something like that?
Yeah.
I don't remember what that. I wasn't paying attention to the wrestling at the time, but I was like, "That's Botchamania," but it
Yeah.
wasn't, obviously.
I gotta watch that.
Oh yeah, you'll love it. You'll love it. It's because you have the same sense of humor as us, so I think you'll enjoy it.
I've been wanting to get into wrestling again, but I've been wanting to get into AEW for two reasons. Because this guy named Dan Housen's on there. He's
Yeah.
a wrestler.
Oh, yeah, that guy,
He got kind of like
He's
a
a
bull
weirdo.
gimmick or whatever.
yeah.
And also because my friend Laura on her channel, she does reviews of it, so I kind of know what's going on in there.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
like Chris Jericho's on there, and
Yeah,
I think like the Hardy Boy. I was never a big Hardy Boys fan,
yeah. I just
Hardy
can't get
Boys.
into it. I just can't get
What's
into
the one
it.
you like,
Harold's a
Harold?
hater.
NWA.
I'm a hater. I am a hater. I am a hater, Steven.
but yeah, Harold, I remember you saying that you didn't like the AEW.
I probably would if I go. There's too much to watch. Like tonight, I would have had to watch AEW on Wednesday night. You know, if I'm watching Monday Night Raw, then I'd
That's
have
kind
to
of how I
watch.
Yeah.
felt with back in the day with WWF and WCW. Like I didn't have time for WCW because I
Yeah.
was too into WWF.
Yeah. So and then Tuesday I like to watch NWA. Tuesday in the new episode of and I like NWA. I like it. It looks not that great, but I like NWA. So Monday night I watch Raw. Tuesday in at WA. No, I need a break. I can't watch 2 hours or more. You know, I can't do it. You know, and
The
then
NWA is the Smashing Pumpkins guys' place,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh, that's Billy
AEW
Corgan now.
tomorrow,
He's
huh?
on there.
Yeah, yeah. Well, he runs it. He owns it. He owns the company now.
Did that? Okay, so hold on. I know this is not. I think it was kayfabe, but he was like the commissioner of TNA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then where did he? Then did he go to NWA? Like what happened? That
He
was
got
like the last.
fired
I
or
think
something.
he was just like real into wrestling and was a part of
He is.
TNA
Yeah, he
and
loves.
decided
He
to buy
did
the
indie stuff before
NWA.
that.
Yeah, he bought the NWA.
Yeah, I read about
Oh,
that.
okay, gotcha. When? How long ago?
Ooh, that was
It's been a few years.
yeah, 3 or 4 years probably. And then he used to come on. They used to have the NWA on YouTube, which was great.
And
And
then the NWA is the reason that the AEW got off the ground like it did because they did a joint show together, these promotions, and did the All In or whatever
yeah, and they have
pay-per-view.
and then they had TNA that did the same thing too. And then NWA really, you know, they have Nick Adias, Trevor Murdoch. They have, I mean, it's what I like about NWA. Be honest with you, it's like watching wrestling that you would go see at your local gym. So like the why, you know, like you'd be going to your local show.
Yeah, more indie. Yeah.
Yeah, very indie, and I like that kind of. I like the stuff like WWE, but I really like going like because I ran a promo, so I really like that corny, old school wrestling
I
where
like that too.
yeah, where WWE's fast, but you see these guys and they're gonna go with the test of strength at first, you know, and they're gonna do this kind of stuff, and it's really, I like that. I get entertainment out of that. So, I paid
Hey, we gotta
$50.
do pickles.
Yeah, I paid $50 for that. You know, $50 a year. So I think Michelle
Pickle
wanted to
time.
come on. Michelle with
Oh,
Monel.
Michelle. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Shayna? You watch any wrestling?
I have been watching them lately.
I saw you
You
post
haven't?
the when Scott Hall died. I saw your post on Instagram about it.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah.
You're an old school wrestling fan like me, huh?
yeah.
Shayna, whenever you go up on stage, are you gonna just get wild and crazy? Because you kind of subdued a lot, but I want to see you on stage whenever you live stream, like just going,
Yeah.
like Mr. Muscles. Like,
How do you
like
think?
Harold
You think
Ruffin.
someone's gonna be filming her? How are you gonna see her going nuts?
She's gonna go live. She said she's gonna go live. I think they
Did
will.
you ever go on stage with ICP?
Yeah, I've been on like 3 times with ICP. Yep.
Yeah, it's real fun.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Hey, look, can I show you guys something? Yeah, I know
Then you
this
gotta
is
get
the-
your pickles, Harold. We're
Yeah,
look at
I'm
the
going to
time.
get my pickles. I think Michelle with 1L wanted to come on. Michelle, do you want to come on? She has a pickle she wants to try. So Michelle said she wants to come on if she can. Michelle, I'm gonna post a link in the group if you want to come on. She has pickled something she wants to try with us. While I go get my pickles, can I show you this video?
Yeah, of course you can.
I'm gonna have to go
course
get
we
my pickles and we'll grab me another beer. But I know
Matt, what
this.
kind of cheese is that? Sorry, I just want to ask.
It's I think sliced sharp cheddar.
Oh, it looks good. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, Harold. Go ahead. What video is this?
There you go, Michelle with 1L. I put the link in there. This is let's call this like a after show chat video we're gonna watch. I found this the other night looking for after show chat. I must have found 100 videos I want to show you on the watch party.
Save some for the rest of us, Harold.
No, I'm greedy. Just like my Bloody Marys, I like it all. I don't know. Maybe you saw this. It's an A&W commercial. This is the Dumas commercial. Have you ever seen this?
Oh yeah. We used to always say this to each other.
Oh,
I
you
do.
On
did.
your commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all saw this?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
When
well,
this
let's
first
go
came
watch it.
out, we used to all call each other this.
Well, then don't watch
Dumbass
it.
and dumbass.
No, watch it.
Oh
Stop it.
yeah, I remember.
I don't remember. I must have watched TV at the time.
You
I
weren't an
don't know.
edgy teenager.
Yeah, I must have watched TV. I must have been watching Lawrence Welk or something.
Listening to your old phonograph.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, Michelle, how you doing? I'm going to show this video that
Hey.
everybody watched before, and I'm going to grab my pickles.
Yeah,
And,
show it.
Mr. Dumbass, I can bring a lot to Dumbass and Dumbass. I'm a go-getter. Dumbass material all the way. So, am I your man, Mr. Dumbass?
The name is Dumas.
That's pretty thick-headed, but nothing compared to the rich, thick, frosty mug taste of an A&W root beer. With A&W, it's good to be thick-headed.
I know it really is. Dumbass.
Really sound like Smash Mouth.
It did. The classics.
A&W prison wallet. Let's go.
We're gonna get you guys. Team? Yeah. Can we get 2 team burgers?
Oh, he said no.
Wow, I was interested. I'll find it on my own time.
All right, I'm sorry. I was
Harold, look what pickles we're having.
Oh, aren't
A
you
sweet
guys lucky?
Pickle Fairy sent these via Walmart Plus from Louisiana.
What a nice person this was. Who was that?
It was Mr. Muscle. It was Johnny, actually.
Oh, come on. You're going to give them the credit, those two jackasses? You ain't
It
going
was
to give
Rosie.
Harold do for anything? You ain't going to get... Michelle, what do you have?
Oh, yeah, what do you have? Ooh, wow.
Oh, watermelon rind.
I saw those the other day on Instagram.
Michelle, you have your mic on? I can't hear you.
Wow.
Got to hear it.
Yeah, I can't hear you.
If you're trying to do it through wireless headphones, it doesn't work. Well, we're not hearing
We
nothing.
believe you.
All right. Michelle, we still can't hear you.
We can't hear you, and I can see how frustrated you are.
I
and
know.
I'm
It's-
sorry.
I wanted her to talk. I wanted her to talk.
I know.
I want to hear
I'm sorry to
Michelle. I want to hear Michelle so bad. I want to know how her watermelon rinds are so bad.
I know.
No, we still can't hear you.
What's that T-shirt you got there?
I want to hear her watermelon rinds. I'm so pissed off. Well, she could
I
go
think
like
she
this.
might be sending you a message. So.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what she's saying. She said 1 second. Okay, I
Okay.
can see her. Good lip. Good mouthing.
I've got pickled
What do you got?
asparagus. Talk about asparagus. I got to get my pickled asparagus.
So you're gonna
try
have
that.
spicy, weird smelling pea.
Where'd
I
you
wonder
get
if I-
that, Harold?
Was that?
Where'd you get that pickled asparagus?
That's from Sam's Club.
Okay.
I want to drink.
Do
the
you
juice.
think they also sell that at Walmart if they sell it at Sam's Club?
Probably.
Ooh, they do.
Possibly.
What is it? What are you saying who for?
The juice was kind of kicky.
Oh, kicky.
Ah, Kicky.
Oh, sound had a good crunch. Nice snap.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Great. All right, I haven't opened
Awesome.
it yet.
Uh-oh.
Okay, cool.
What about you can't open it? Maybe we have to get Mr. Muscles over and open that. You know, some of those
Uh-oh.
stores.
We'll probably do it. We'll try. We'll see.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Oh,
God, it's
nice.
strong.
First try.
Or I've never had these. I've never had watermelon rind before.
I never
Not
had that
pickled
either.
anyway.
We talked about it,
I've heard-
Michelle. I remember.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Wow.
Look at that, the color.
It looks like a little Jolly Rancher.
Looks
Yes, it
gelatinous.
does. It does, Ramon. It looks like a Jolly Rancher. You're 100% right.
All
Looks
right.
gelatinous.
Yes.
Yeah, it does
Yeah,
look like
it does.
jelly.
I think it might have a gelatinous
Oh, no!
texture as well.
Not good.
Oh,
That's usually the part of the.
Her face just kept. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Her face just kept getting
That's usually the part of the watermelon you throw away, right?
Yeah, I see why. Oh god.
That was classic. That was
You know what
great.
it tasted like?
What?
If you mixed up ketchup and pickles and froze it and like let it thaw to where it was kind of mushy.
Oh my goodness.
That sounds
Oh.
terrible. It's so
I can't believe-
vivid.
I thought for sure that would be a hit. I don't know.
I
was
thought
so
so too. I
excited.
thought it'd be like a little crunchy. That was like
So is it
Oh,
soft? Is it soft?
yeah. It's kind of gummy.
Oh.
Yeah.
It
gotta
looks so
try it.
weird.
Yeah,
it looks
looks
so
weird.
weird.
I
Mr.
mean,
Bones
the
says he loves
flavors,
pickled
I don't know.
watermelon rind.
Yeah, that's how it killed him.
That's why he's dead.
Yeah.
I'm
Shane,
trying not to cough.
my
Gonna
goodness.
go back for another one and see if it was just the one that was
Yeah,
off.
maybe it was,
I don't know.
sometimes like whenever you get a jar of pickles, like the first one's always bad. You know, you have to go for a second.
Yeah,
one.
now that you know what to expect.
That face you made was classic though. I mean,
I just felt so bad for you.
your mic didn't need to work. Your mic did not.
I don't
need
even
to
want to
work.
know what it
Yeah.
is. My face
Your mic did not need to
You know, they
work.
look
You
for
don't
that
rewatch.
review.
the same.
Yeah, we're gonna go watch this again.
Yeah, I won't put it in a highlight. I promise.
I will. Mr. Randy the robot's gonna
You're
put
so
that in his
mean.
highlight reel.
Maybe I should challenge
some
myself
water,
to eat a
but
whole jar of this
I've
thing.
got my phone rested against the bottle.
Matt, that's your next assignment. Go get you some pickled watermelon
Watermelon
rind.
rind.
Oh, you eat
Try
the
to-
whole jar.
Try to eat the whole jar.
I don't think I saw that Old South brand before, but I don't think I saw the watermelon rinds before.
Yeah.
I still gotta
I don't
find some
think I
kind of
want to.
crazy candy.
Michelle, how much did that set you back? Just curious.
I don't know. It was less than $10.
It was
I
too
hope
much,
so.
whatever it
I hope so.
was.
Raise up that pickle.
Like a
Raise up
dollar
the jar of
fifty or
pickles.
something.
I do like to try things once at least.
Yeah, me too. Me too. So that is not a hit.
No.
That's an F. That's a fail on the Michelle with one L.
Wow.
Mhm.
I gotta try that now. I'm just.
I know, really.
Shana, do you have any pickles? Or you not?
I'm not a pickle person.
Yeah, that's
No,
true.
that's
Yeah,
good, no
you're not a
problem.
pickle person. Hey, what are you doing on here? Get out of here.
Right? Get out of here.
What
We
are
don't
you,
like your
Chicago
fun.
show?
That's
What
what-
are
you say about
Get out of
pickles?
here.
I bought capers. I
Right?
bought capers though.
Capers. Ooh.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
What do you think of them?
I didn't try them yet.
Oh, well, go ahead and try it. Try your capers.
Are you gonna cook with them?
I don't know what to make. I don't know what to make with them. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, put down.
Yeah,
put
some type
down
of
anything
chicken,
you
I
cook.
think,
Put
yeah.
down
Chicken
your chili
piccata.
dogs. Put down your
Mhm.
chili dogs. Do you have your capers with you right now, Shana?
Oh no, they're in my cupboard right now.
Well, go get
Don't
'em.
bully her into eating capers.
I know.
Don't do it.
I wouldn't
What are you
recommend
saving
chugging
them
a whole
for?
jar.
What are you saving
chugging a
them
whole
for?
jar.
For especially, you were saving them for Christmas? Yeah. You saving them for Chicago? Go get those capers.
Oh my gosh.
You're not even wearing it.
How are your pickles, Jen?
Oh, we didn't. No, I was eating a corn dog.
Oh.
My last.
Here, you gotta eat this right before
Oh
Yeah.
no, it's not gonna go well together.
You got to try a pickle. If you're not going to eat one of those pickles that Mr. Muscle
We're gonna.
said-
I thought we didn't like do pickle. I guess I just like didn't realize we were doing
Right.
it. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, well, no, Michelle just guided on pickle rind.
I think I need a different
that's
pickle
good.
to wash it down with.
Those are good, Harold. They're not bad.
Are they?
Yeah,
Good.
they kind of taste like plastic, but like not that bad.
They were a little
Yeah,
sweet.
they're only like they were very cheap. Last I said like $3 or something.
But they
weren't
taste
bad.
good with the end of the corn dog, actually.
Yeah.
What tastes like plastic? Oh, the Great Value pickles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Harold sent them to us. I'm sorry, Mysterious Cajun. That's Harold.
Michelle, that thank you for sharing those pickle.
You're
watermelon.
welcome.
You can send that rest of them to me. I'll eat them if you want to send the rest.
Ew, yeah,
But
great.
I'd be afraid of
Unsealed.
breaking open or something.
And they're gonna have it's just gonna be full of mold. Like that's not.
Oh, come on! It don't take that long to bring pickles down here from.
On the Cajun heat from where she lives, it's like gonna just be warm for sure.
Yeah, and it's warm. It's warm here now.
It's warm there. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Oh yeah. You said it's like dry. It's desert, right?
Jen, I guess you didn't tell Ramona she's getting unsealed G Fuel tubs whenever they come down.
We were actually talking about that. No, I did tell her. She's like, yeah, they're gonna be like probably close to expiring. I'm like, yeah, I know they're all open, and they're gonna be like rock hard. We're gonna put a little bread in it.
I would not give you expired G Fuel in G. Right?
You opened all of them. They've probably been open for so long.
No,
we want them. I'm not saying no. We want them.
Yeah.
That's $30 tubs I'm giving y'all.
Yeah, I know.
It's going grateful. Looking at gift horse in the mouth.
I give crawfish in the mouth.
All right, gang.
All right, it's 2 hours. Good job, Harold. You noticed.
I noticed. Yeah, I do something right when Angelo's not around. Michelle, thank you so much for sharing those pickle rinds.
Yes.
I know. You don't come on often. But
are you gonna do another one?
No, it's just the Wickles. I changed.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was like, wow, you're just going for it.
Wash it down with a good pickle. Go ahead and wash it down with a good pickle. Those are good. There you go. Wash that down with a.
Nice. There you go. We can all feel a lot better now.
I know.
Yes. Now
much
you
better.
Yeah. I gotta try that watermelon. Matt, you got your next assignment. You go find those watermelon rinds, and I want you to eat the whole jar.
I'm on it.
Okay, you're on it. Shayna, thank
If
you.
I can't find those, I'll do the canned meat thing.
Okay, we're waiting on you. It's in the ball's in your court.
All right, I'm coming with it, man.
Yeah, I won me $20 in a basketball game today. I went on my betting thing and I won 20. I don't even know nothing
The way
about
you made it sound, it was like you went to a gym and bet someone money and then you played them basketball and you won. And I was like, I really love to
hustled
bet
this
that.
guy. I pretended like I was a terrible
tiny.
player. I hustled him. I pretended like I was a terrible player, and then whenever I got him confident, I said, "Man, let's just for fun. Let's just bet $20." And I started slamming that ball down. I put on my
You go under his legs like the Harlem Globetrotters.
Yeah.
I was gonna guess you were graded horse.
I put on my Space Jam shoes and
Yeah, you could jump 20 feet.
Yeah,
He did a dunk from that.
With the arm stretch.
Oh,
No, what happened was I lost like $20, and it said if you bet $20, you get $20 back. They didn't tell you had to make a $20 bet to get your $20 back. So, like I've been waiting, so I just bet on a random basketball game, and my team won. I bet $20. I got 19. It's weird how that works. Like I bet $20. I won $20. They give you 19.
Yeah, what is that?
Yeah, I was like, what the hell? And I was watching the score. Like my team was down like the whole night, and then finally they came back and.
Nice. What team?
Nets or the Knicks.
The Nets?
The Nets.
Hey, those are both our area. Could you figure out which one? Because it actually matters.
All right, give me 1 second. Let me find out.
If it's the Nets, then I think I kind of support. Well, the Nets used to be New Jersey, but they're Brooklyn.
The one
now,
that was
so I
about
don't
to go
really
to the
mess with
playoffs.
it,
My
but-
favorite team. Which one is good this year? Oh,
What?
no. Let me see. Which one is good this
They're
year?
which one is between? I don't know. I don't know.
It don't matter to you, right? When you say it matters to you, you don't.
It doesn't matter. I'm just curious.
The Brooklyn Nets. I bet on the Brooklyn Nets.
All right, I've been to that. I saw Raw in that in their stadium.
Okay.
I saw an
That's
episode
what
of
I bet
Raw
on. I bet $20 free bet on 119. Got my money back.
Sort of. -1.
Well.
All right.
Michelle, thank you so much for coming on with that. Stick around, Michelle. One
Thanks for
second, if
having
you
me.
don't mind. Yep. And Matt, thank you.
Yep.
Seaver, thank you so much, man. And thank you for designing this awesome shirt.
Yes.
I love.
Oh,
wrong
yeah.
side. I love this. Love this.
Hell yeah.
This is makes it even better.
Yeah, I'm waiting on mine to come in.
God, you designed the shirt and you have to wait for you. And we got ours before you.
Still waiting for mine also.
I know the sleeve.
I love a good sleeve logo.
Yeah, me too.
Or one
Me
like
too.
right on the hip.
Oh
Yes.
Those are kind of cool.
Seaver, did you have to pay for your shirt or are you getting one free?
Huh?
Or did you have to pay for your shirt, or you got one free? Did you pay for your
Oh,
shirt?
I can't hear you.
Oh my god.
Stever, did you design the stickers too? I'm just curious.
What stickers?
The stickers, the Brainina Squeeb and
Oh, the character stickers? No.
okay, I was just curious.
No, those ones he's been sending out.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the
Well-
same like magnet that he had of Squeeb too. So like
Yeah.
it's the same design. I
Good
was just
job,
curious.
though. Good job. Whether or not
Yes,
you got
thank
a free
you.
shirt or not, you did a good job. Shayna, thank you so much for coming on.
No problem.
Appreciate it. As
Yeah.
always. Look, if we don't talk to you, I know you're gonna have a great time in Chicago.
Yeah,
I will.
and definitely come on the show and tell us about it afterwards.
Yes.
I definitely will.
Yeah.
Thank
And if you want to come on that night, it's Saturday night. If you want to come on while you're in Chicago, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah. If you're not too worn out from partying all night.
Yeah.
I know you're gonna have a big
Being on the
night.
stage,
Yeah.
well, she's gonna be passed out. In the end.
Yeah.
All right, gang. Good night, folks. We only have a few people, so we're just gonna end it right now. Angelo and little Aaron, y'all take care of
Yes,
yourselves.
we love
We'll
you.
see little
Mwah.
Aaron Saturday.
Right.
I'm sorry.
What show is this?
Oh wait, I'm not good like Angelo. Michelle with 1L. What show is this?
It's the after show chat.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be that time of the night when we gather to chat our life. Come and join us and see what we got. Having fun and doing taking cool shots. Watch our videos, laugh a lot. Well, join us and the care shall be forgot. It's the after show chat where they go Aaron, Angelo came to see. It's the after show chat. We'll have some fun. Games going nuts. We don't know what else to sing about. So I'll throw it in. Something. The clock is ticking and time to start the show. What time it ends, we just don't know. Hopefully Mrs. Dufresne doesn't wake up. Oh, Mrs. Dufresne. Once it's for certain, we're all happy friends. And all together the fun never ends. So stick around and watch with us. Is the after show chat.
Get your butt to bed,